Yo, yo, yo. My people of Twitch. How goes it? Winged Burrito in the house. Man, still looking amazing with those 27 gifted subs from this week. Crazy stuff. Desmond, what's up? You're my boy. Good morning, Vietnam. Great movie. Hey, HH54. How goes it? Rest in peace, the late great Robin Williams. Man, did we miss him? 5 p.m. in the UK. Yeah, I gotta take my vitamin D today, by the way. I forgot to take my vitamins. Let me do that real quick. Got some vitamin D, because I never get outside. I've never seen the sun. And I got a multivitamin. So I can be a healthy boy. Regnier, do you think for the kind of low? Do you have scurvy? I get plenty of vitamin C, I think, but it's vitamin D that's the problem. Vitamin D is the one that you get from the sun. Pirates probably had a ton of vitamin D because they were probably in the sun all the time on their boat. I think it's vitamin C they lacked because they never ate fruit. That's what I heard. Hi, Regis. What did you think of Quest Give Regbin? I don't know what that is. It sounds kind of familiar. Was that a custom card in the previous one or a new one? I haven't looked at the latest ones yet. I don't remember it very well from the previous ones, if that's the case. I remember there being a card that used my name, but I don't remember the details. I'd have to look it up. Hey, man, Stevens. Hey, Ernie the Chicken. Papeek. A lot of Vol'jin options. Yeah, so, of course, I wanted to play Vol'jin. I'm, like, just stunned on YouTube. I don't mean this as, like, a shade throwing at all or anything. Don't take it that way, but nobody's posting videos about the new stuff. Or it took a long time. Like I'm like 6 or 7 videos into the new announcements from BlizzCon. Some channels like haven't even acknowledged it on their YouTube yet. It blows my mind. I know I prioritize speed, but we're like 3 days out now. Nobody's like, I've seen one other Vol'jin video. He's been out for like 3 days. I don't get it. It feels like a lost opportunity. I feel like people aren't getting in the Vol'jin action while they can. He's gonna be old news in like a day or two. So yeah, anyway, I've been trying to come up with cool decks. So I did build this, and I tested it some this morning. It's not working. I've tweaked a million things about it already, but basically a Vol'jin Malygos in Druid, where there's a really cool interaction here with resizing pouch, where it gives you 0 mana cards, right? So it can do a couple things. It can give you wisps or demon dudes to bounce with Vol'jin so that you can get your Malygos. It can also give you Moonfires, which you can use with Malygos. And it can give you Innervates and Lightning Blooms, which you can also use to do extra stuff. So resizing pouch is really cool. But I can't get this list to feel right. It's like I have too much draw, not enough draw. I've put ramp in, but it's like I never really seem to need the ramp because it takes forever to draw all my combo pieces anyway. So I think I'm going to take out the ramp. I probably need more just like cards. I don't know. So we're going to try this anyway. I also have this in the works. I want you guys help me finish it. We'll do it after. I just added all the like sort of disruption cards because Vol'jin can like pull combo pieces, Hecklebot, etc., Chaos Gazer, etc. So I wanted to build a disruption Warlock with Vol'jin as well. And then the final thing I want to do with Vol'jin is a Highlander deck. Some Highlander deck with Vol'jin where we can like bounce Zephrys or something. So that's another thought. Yeah, I mean, I'll be frank. I shouldn't say these sorts of things, but I'll be generic enough, and it may not even be true. So ignore me. I do think there are some creators and people who probably aren't as enthused about Hearthstone anymore. Like they've been, I'm still sort of a second or third wave like Hearthstone content creator. I'm sure there are some who've been doing this for like 8 years who are just kind of over it. Like, you know, maybe they just don't, I still get pretty legitimately excited about expansions and cards, and I love theory crafting for new cards and like what's the next expansion going to be. I recorded a video for that this morning, like hyped about what the future expansion is going to be. So I guess I still like nerd out a little bit about Hearthstone stuff. So for me, it's like really inspiring when there's new content and, you know, I really get in the zone and everything. I can envision that not being the case for other people who've been around longer, or maybe don't really like the Warcraft universe as much, or don't like Hearthstone as much. Frankly, it's just more of a job, I guess. Which there's nothing wrong if you're making good content. Like, it's, you know, it's a job. It's nothing wrong with that. I don't begrudge them. But maybe that's why they aren't as like gung ho sometimes about stuff. I'm just maybe nerdier, basically. Or maybe they're busy, you know, maybe it's not even that. Maybe they're just busy and don't have time. Maybe they have friends. I basically have just me and the wife. I don't have any friends or anything else going on in life. So maybe I just have time to do stuff. Maybe they're at parties and doing cool things, and I'm just sitting here nerding out about Hearthstone stuff. I don't know. That's it. Pretty hyped at Alterac Valley. Yeah, I think that's definitely the most likely. Most likely, but I will propose in a video coming out later today. Hopefully, I will propose some alternative theories. I think they're less likely alternative theories, but they're alternative theories nonetheless. So stay tuned. I recorded it this morning, but I gotta edit it up. Some theories for expansion 2 and expansion 3, basically. Pretty good. Ordered some brunch and building Lego. Oh man, I used to have a crazy Lego phase. I don't know if we've talked about that much on stream, but I used to love Lego. I still have a ton of Lego. Castle Lego in probably like 2010 or something. I don't know when it was exactly. 2010 to 12 maybe. No, I think it was with my wife. So it's probably more like 2012 to 14. Super into Castle Lego. I think the rework will do wonders for the game. A lot of people were getting tired of the same things every year. Yeah, I hope so. I kind of want to make, I kind of do want to make a video doing a whole, like, you should come back to the game and here's why sort of video, and like, here's what you need to do. But to be honest, I'm not that good at like knowing all that stuff, like, yeah, like the returning player stuff and like the best decks to come back to and all, like, I'm not good at that. Somebody like Solemn's usually better at those sort of videos. But I do want to make a like call to arms video for players who've left the game and be like, guys, come back for the core set. I think it's actually a legit pretty good time to rejoin Hearthstone. I think you'll really enjoy it, and you're going to get a bunch of free cards. Like, I want to make that video. I just got to figure out how to do it. Okay. So we have Mali. We have stuff going on here. This is not... I hope this doesn't work this time, because we have not talked about the game at all, and YouTube's going to be mad. I can't actually use this for extra damage, so I'm going to... It's not super likely to be a great extra damage option, but it's possible. Now, my problem at the moment is, and this is why I'm running Nourish instead of Overflow after testing this a lot this morning, because this deck has so many combo pieces, it's going to be actually hard to draw cards like off of Nourish, because I'm just going to start burning combo pieces. I need the Umbral Owl for the 0-mana activator for Vol'jin, at least until I see a resizing pouch to change that. We'll just play an Arbor up. That's fine. Gives me something to do, right? It's pretty cool. Could almost germinate one of these as well. I lose the coin, but I don't really need it. Let's just germinate one. That empties the hand a little more, which is nice, and I only need one germination anyway. Electric Shot, dude. Thanks for the 6 months, dude. You feel like Hearthstone being a dying game? Oh god, I lose. I think Hearthstone in the past had on occasion felt like a dying game for sure. I don't think that's been the case lately, though. Yeah, I'm just dead. Okay. Well, we tried. I'm just dead. I don't know. Doesn't matter. You gonna talk about the Q&A they did at BlizzCon? I didn't really think it was super noteworthy, to be honest. I haven't done the last couple XR Q&As either, just because I don't think there's been a lot of newsworthy stuff out of them. That's no slight to XR or the people answering the questions. I mean, they just answered the questions that were asked. I just didn't think there's anything super exciting or intriguing to talk about, so. But anyway, no, I don't think Hearthstone is a dying game. I think actually it's a little bit on the upswing right now. From excitement, player sort of response, etc. Are you hyped as I am about the reworked dragon aspects? Yes, yeah, I'm super excited to see what Nozdormu's about. I hope they have still some kind of time theme thing, but maybe not, you know, using the game clock as a mechanism. That seems like a bad idea. All right, Rising Winds are flexible, but I don't think this deck is right now. What do you guys think I could do to fix this deck? The problem is, so just to cover the combo again, Vol'jin, Malygos obviously have a small minion, whether that's a Wisp off of Resizing Pouch or 0 mana Umbral Owl. Play your Malygos for 5 mana with Shadow Hunter Vol'jin. You have 5 mana remaining. You can do a couple things. You can just use 1 Germination and then like a Lightning Bloom, Solar Eclipse, Moonfire, for 3 total Moonfires for 11 damage each for 33 damage. If you want to have some fun, you can actually double your Germination. It's technically a little bit less damage, but it's cooler. Vanadra with a Prime sub, by the way. Thank you, Vanadra. I didn't hear that alert go off, by the way. That's weird. Did I just miss that? Try to add Vol'jin to this deck for early Malygos? Sprite Fox. I don't want to be the guy to have to tell you this. He's there. That's the whole point. I don't want to be the one to break it to you, dude. I don't want to be the guy. Somebody tell him. Somebody tell Sprite Fox. Need something to reduce the cost of the spells. What do you mean? Like what? You don't really. I mean, we have enough mana. I can do 33 damage with the combo. It's more about survivability and getting everything together that's been the problem. It's not the combo itself. I tried ramp and it was just worse. Because the thing is, like, I would ramp and then I'd have nothing to do. I would just get a ton of mana, but then I wouldn't have any plays still. You know what I mean? So it caused some problems. The ramp didn't really seem to help. I played this a little bit this morning, is how I know all this. I'm like an hour into this right now, and I can't get it working. No worries, Sprite Fox. Did you remember Burst Mage? I remember various versions of Burst Mages, yeah. I'm not gonna play it today. That doesn't sound super exciting to me, to be frank. Yeah, this sucks, guys. I don't know, man. Maybe I actually just go here. I push that to 1. I don't really have anything to do with it. All right, let's see what we get for our 0 mana dude. If we take the Wisp, we can use the Owl as a minion to trade, which could be handy. So, I like the Innervate too, technically, but a little better here, I think. Jermaine, thanks to the tier 2. Yeah, I actually started trying to build a UCL deck instead of a Malygos deck, but it's really hard to get enough big damage out of UCL in Druid, I found out pretty quickly. You have like Starfire, those sorts of cards, but it just doesn't come together very well. Okay, I'm actually just gonna die, aren't I? 5, 6. Yeah, I'm just dead. Well, shoot. 7, 9, 10. I'm only going to 9. I guess I got to do this and to stay alive. Kind of sucks. Value trade or just clear the biggest one? don't think it matters. I think the game's over either way. I think it's irrelevant. I could maybe top deck a Vol'jin, but I just don't have the. I mean, I don't have enough damage. It's not even close. Yep. GG. Have you thought about trying Shaman instead? We already did Shaman, so just moving on. Shaman's already on YouTube for a couple days. So I just wanted to see if there was another option. Oh my god. Hacker dude with the elite bits again. Man, welcome back. Thanks for the elite greet bits, man. That's amazing. And Jermaine, I don't know if I said the 2-2 sub. That's awesome too. So yeah, just trying to do it in Druid. Yeah, Gorda, we already did Shaman. You're I feel like I'm delayed on chat. You guys keep responding like longer away than when I talk the normal. I don't know why. It feels like a bigger delay. Same thing I had earlier with Sprite Fox. Yeah, so we did Shaman. UCL, I feel like it didn't have enough. It just didn't have enough to do. Like you can Starfall, swipe, or something with your mana, right? But it just doesn't add up to enough damage. You have to have some major spell damage to really make it make sense. Some Malagos seem to work better. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to make this better. Clean mean bean, dude. Are you trolling me with that Lego comment? Because that's really funny if so. That's how far behind you are. Oh, dude, that's perfect. That made me laugh. Let's take the Moonfire, right? Let's take the Moonfire. Good options. I'm gonna trust we'll find an owl. Moonfire just gets me the more damage. I really just want to pull this off. Oh my god, of course. I really just want to pull this off once, and then I can be done with this deck forever. I don't even know. I don't know. Either way, guys, I appreciate the suggestions. I'm sorry if I'm shooting stuff down. I'm already like an hour into this, so I'm, you know, I've already formed some pretty firm thoughts about what's working and not. More so than normal. So anyway, appreciate the suggestions. We'll see how it goes and maybe tweak something. How hyped am I for Mercenaries? I'm not sure yet. I think I'm pretty hyped regardless, just because new stuff is awesome and new usually.
Decks, bro.
And you know, if anything that's new content gives me more stuff to do and more stuff to talk about, which is all great, more news to report, all those things I love doing. So that's a great. Ooh, spicy. That's a great sign, but I think Mercenaries is going to be very, very different than some people are expecting, and man, this is actually coming together super well, by the way. Which I'll talk about more in a video tomorrow. I got planned out, but I think it's going to be the most different version of Hearthstone we've seen yet. Even more different than Battlegrounds is different, if that makes sense. So that is definitely something we need to consider and plan for. I don't know that. I haven't like seen it or whatever, but that's just my guess. My estimation. Dude, we are like really coming together on this right now. Oh my god, dude. All I need really is Vol'jin and I'm good to go. I guess technically a Lightning Bloom. And I have quite a bit of health and not dying yet. Like it's, yeah, this is the best opener I've had yet, for sure. I really just need Vol'jin and a Lightning Bloom. And we're good to go. Gonna be at 9 cards, so Nourish is tough unless I can play a Nature Studies and something and a Nourish. This is cool, though. McBee, thanks for the Prime sub. Guys, are those alerting? I feel like I didn't hear that again. Maybe it's something on my end. I didn't notice the sound from McBee there for the alert. I must just be ignoring it.
I wonder.
Will Mercenaries be monetized? I mean, I think it probably has to be in some regard. I don't think Blizzard is willing or able to just like risk that everybody plays the game in some way that doesn't make them money. I think they already kind of skirted too close to that a little bit with Battlegrounds, where it was like, oh my god, that's gross. Where Battlegrounds had that problem a little bit, I think. Okay. Okay. Just Starfall hits that for 5, which actually makes it worse. I don't like where this is going. I don't know how to. It could always solar eclipse the Starfall, right, to clear it, but I just don't want to.
In Hearthstone. Insert Regis shocked face thumbnail.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't like this play. Oh boy. Oh my god, I have every combo piece. Okay, so I don't even need to kill that now. Oh, I need a lightning bloom. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're good. I don't need anything else. I don't even have to kill that. I just chill. I just chill. Empire, thanks 100 bits, man. I always have a Pikachu face. I do love a good study session. I think he's just dead. Oh, I only have 9 mana. Is that enough? I think I need 10 mana. Oh god. Do I need 10 mana, guys? I have 4 mana to work with. I need to be able to solar eclipse and germinate, which I think I have enough, right? Are you gonna mess this up right now? I hope not. I'm pretty sure we have it. This is the first time I've done this, so forgive me if I mess it up. I can't believe it worked this well this time. Wow. His turn 6. Huh. Welcome. Wow. Huh. Well, I'm actually a little sold. Sea Dog, dude, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, man. That was pretty cool, guys. Sea Dog, dude, congrats to B-Tix, Sethu, Alarix, Toothpick Willie. Toothpick Willie. And Super Zot. And Pyro. Iceman, did my sub go through? It did, and I didn't see it. 15 months, Iceman. I missed it, sorry. Thank you for the big time 15 months, dude. Yeah, Hype Train is indeed still happening. Yeah. After the crazy level 5 Hype Train last time. I think we can take a break. Thank you, Sea Dog, though, man. Really nice. We've had a lot of gifted subs this week, guys. We had a record number of gifted subs last stream. 200, well, total 290 subs in a single stream were received. That blew the record away. It was like 220 before that. 290 subs in a single stream. How does Vol'jin OTK work on Shaman? Sort of the same way it does, just like we just did. But you just use lightning bolts and frost shocks and stuff instead. Okay. Man. That was far and away the best feeling game I've played yet with this deck. It wasn't even close. Let's keep the Malygos. And with against Mage, if it's not Secret Mage, we might have time to greed a little bit for... Oh my god. I just need everything else. We're good to go. Oh my god. It's coming together. Yeah, we'll take a Wild Growth. I was hoping for Breath of Dreams. It's definitely the best card I have right now. Drawing and ramping, but 2 mana Wild Growth's not too bad either. Oh my god. I'm like halfway home, guys. I just am gonna draw every combo piece. Alright.
We have many.
Oh no, it's Secret Mage. We're gonna get burned down. We're dead. We just lost. The game is over. Also have to worry about counterspell now, which sucks. Again, though, I am just a Moonfire and Lightning Bloom away from lethal here. And 9 mana, I guess, but we're going to get that eventually, we know. Well, we don't die. Gutierrez, dude, thanks for the 3 months, man. I love you, too. Oh, my God. You're kidding me right now. The only downside to getting all my combo pieces is that I put him to 37 health, 36 health, and I don't have any way to react to the board. When will we get new reveals of cards? I think they said they were gonna reveal like the core set stuff next week. Like there were in the blog post about it, they said like a few days after BlizzCon is when they were planning to reveal the core set stuff. So this is gonna get counterspelled, but I don't have a choice. I need to burn the counterspell. I actually can't attack anymore. I already have created a problem for myself because if that's another ice barrier now, I need like a swipe to even soften this up because 33 damage is my amount. Uh-oh. I need 9 mana and 33. I'm gonna die in the meantime, right? Let's say I want to swipe, so I'm gonna say more. Umbral Owl is actually really nice too. Still 4 mana? That seems like it can't be right. How is it still 4 mana? I guess I haven't really played any cards, have I? That's why. Oh boy. I can go next turn and make the Mallees, but I'm just not gonna have lethal. I might have to just make the Mallees and use the Moonfire to clear and then just try to stabilize behind the taunt. Oh, I'm just dead. Or we're dead. And we're dead. Secret Mage only runs 1 block. Well, they don't run any blocks. This is standard format. Secret Mage. 0 blocks, thank God. I don't miss the days of ice block, I gotta say. They might only run 1 barrier. I don't know about that. We could take a look. The most popular list doesn't run any barriers. So, I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah, most of them aren't running any barriers. Was that barrier generated off something? It's usually all more aggressive and tempo-driven ones, which makes sense because that's what you want your deck to be, right? If this is another Secret Mage, we're probably just doomed. I don't think. You meant barrier? Well, it's weird. I don't want to be antagonistic here, but if you did, it's a little weird how you said block and barrier. I don't mean to give you a hard time. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong too if that was perhaps what's going on. When you say both things, it's hard to say that you meant the first one to be the second one. I like pizza and hamburgers. Oh wait, no, I mean I like hamburgers.
Hey there, Regis. I am enjoying the new Druid hero right now in Wild. Damn Shadow Hunter Vol'jin is written in such small font I barely noticed it in Decklists.
Yeah, somebody else had that problem earlier too. I think that's a common thing. His name is tiny, and his artwork's covered too, so it's hard to see him. Yeah, yeah, the new Druid here is sick, dude. I love it. I think it's really cool too. Ba-doo-boo-boo. Show me a Malagos. Less actually. Far more likely. Okay, sure. Idiot cult neophyte there, eating my discounts and stuff. And thanks to the bits, Tremudius, by the way. Very kind.
My cargo, my business.
Very kind. Oh, predictions? Yeah, man. Desmond, do you want to do predictions? I need more people who are longtime viewers who don't mind being mods and like to do predictions. I can't seem to get a steady supply of predictions out of you guys for whatever reason. Okay. I think survivability is priority number 1 here, so we play it like this, right? Okay. Hand is 0 combo pieces, but we're still 25 health on turn 5 and have some nice reactivities, so I don't feel terrible about this. What's the deck? This is a Shadow Hunter Vol'jin Malygos Druid. It's really not very good. We just had like the perfect game with it, to be honest. Well, prior to the previous game where we got absolutely stomped. But that doesn't mean the deck is good though. Don't take this one to the bank or anything, because you will not make a great deposit. Ooh, nice resizing pouch. Okay. We have an Umbral Owl. I may not have to play, so let's go ahead and take the Moonfire to get one step closer to the damage output there. I love the interaction with the resizing pouch in this deck. It finds you multiple things you need: 0 mana minions, Innervates and Lightning Blooms, and Moonfires. It's so cool. Still not sure it's good, but it's freaking cool. So you probably give it to this one, right? So we probably swipe here. Hero power. I really like taking 6, though. Ugh. Could get you baited, I guess, but it's sort of not that big a deal if it's just the 4/4/6 around. Oh, a mod did a prediction. Thank you, kind mod. Yes, I was too lazy to do it after complaining about it. Typical streamer life. Okay, as expected. Yeah, I guess we tank it. I'm not super happy about it, but this deck is definitely more like a little more value-y than the previous deck we saw, or not necessarily. I guess it's still quite a bit of aggression, but like Star Scryer's kind of weird. I feel like I don't see that in most Secret Mage lists. This is doing something different. Maybe no, it's not a Highlander. I don't know. When will we see new cards? I think we're supposed to see new core cards next week. I'm just basing that on what the like blog post said. I don't have any like insider info or anything on this one, but the blog post said we might see new cards early next week. This is risky, man. If I don't hit a 0 mana card here, I could burn. Well, I mean, I guess I don't even really have a 0 mana card to play now that I say that. I mean, I risk burning Vol'jin and Solar Eclipse as combo pieces. Those are the only combo pieces. If I play the Umbral Owl, I have to get a 0 mana minion off of Resizing Pouch.
Ceremony.
Or spend 2 mana from Rising Winds, which means I'd need another Lightning Bloom. God, I have 3 Moonfires. There's a world where just Malygos Germination with double Lightning Bloom would be lethal, right? I'm gonna play this. I wanted to trade there, but I was afraid the clock was gonna run out, so I took the trade. Grin Villain, dude, thanks for the 400 bits, man. It's awfully nice. So as far as when we'll see new Forged in the Baron cards, I know that's probably the real point of your question. I'm sorry to take so long to get to that. I think it could be a while. I don't know. I think it could be a couple weeks. They have those gaps sometimes. I'm not a fan of them. I wish it wasn't that way, but I think it could be. So if I top deck a Lightning Bloom right now, I think I just have lethal. Well, I don't know about Counterspell, I guess. Solar Eclipse with like a swipe here is kind of cool. Guess it's not that cool. And Vol'jin, like, seals the deal here, really. Intriguing. This probably always leaves me dead, man. I don't know. Have I really not tested Counterspell yet? That seems wild. Huh. Okay. I thought... Well, maybe I tested Counterspell already. It shows I hadn't, so I'm trusting that, but... I don't know.
Hey, we get to see 200.
I'm good to go if I hit Vol'jin, man. If I'm alive and I hit Vol'jin, I win.
Crafting.
I think I'm dead, though. Yep. Yeah, no, dude, yeah, 235 cards to the core set. I mean, I think we still have, what, like 20 plus new cards, too, and I'm sure some rebalanced cards as well, so there's going to be a lot to process. Lot to process. In Brazil, you can buy this hero outside of the big bundles, which is really cool. Oh, really? That is cool. What happens if you play Solar Eclipse in a Solar Eclipse? You waste a Solar Eclipse. The wording says your next spell casts twice. It doesn't say it's cast an additional time. So 2 Solar Eclipses, like doubling this, the spell just still goes off twice. You know what I mean? If it said your spell goes off an additional time, then I guess you could assume that you'd get, you know, 2 Solar Eclipses added on, so your spell would go off 3 times, but that ain't how it works, unfortunately. Alright, Warlock. Maybe we'll have time.
Wait to speculate what cards we'll see in the new expansion. What notable characters we may see. Maybe Mankirk.
Pyro, I don't know if you're memeing or not. It's hard to tell sometimes. Just in case you don't know, we've already seen Mankirk. For anybody out there who's not keeping up with the reveals, Mankirk's out there. Mankirk, if that's the meme. I don't know if we've seen Mankirk, but Mankirk looks pretty cool. Here's good old buddy Mankirk. Help Mankirk find his wife. I think it's insane, by the way, that they didn't give us like a alternate reality Mankirk where you can save the wife or something. Like, it's straight up, you just find her dead. I mean, it's true to the game, true to the story, but kind of dark for Hearthstone. I think it'd be kind of cool if it had been like if your opponent finds her first, she dies, and you get like a buffed Mankirk. But if you find her first, you get her, and she does something cool, you know, like a race to get to her in time. I know it would be less true to the game and story and stuff, but could be cool. Still like Breath of Dreams better, right? Even if we don't hit Mally, it's just cycle. I mean, have you guys seen this artwork? Look at this, how horrific it is. She's just laying there. Thank God it's not bloody and stuff, but man, it's dark. It's freaking dark, dude. Will we see Sourfang? Yeah, I think so. I think he's in, well, not only did he have the voiceover, but I think he's, if you look real close in this art, I think that's him right there, standing over everybody looking. These are definitely going to be the main characters, the mercenaries, this orc, this mage, blood elf mage, this troll shaman. This is a human warlock and a Tauren druid, presumably. Those will be the 5 characters. This is Sourfang, I think. Sourfang? I never know how you guys say it. Sourfang.
Maybe you play Manrik's wife
I don't know how
hard
to
and
say
it
it.
dies instantly.
Sourfang.
Yeah, I went dark.
You double lightning bloom, so I can do this. More! More, please! Ugh, it's not more. Okay. Maybe you play Mankirk's wife card and it dies instantly on Cascade. But it does something at least, right? Like, man. Man.
My favorite Mankirk was Chris Pine personally.
Do you know how his wife died? I don't actually know the story for how the wife died. It looks like an Aquilbor attack, but if there's an official explanation for it, I guess I don't really know. I don't think I've ever really heard it. My favorite Kirk was Chris Pine. Man, meta Star Trek references right now. What's going on? I don't want to do any of this, man. I'm like running out of hand space again, like always. This is a constant problem. Oh yeah, she's in Shadowlands? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Afterlife, Mancrick's wife? That's cool. I didn't know that. That's nifty. Pretty fun stuff, I gotta say. Okay. I mean, thankfully this won't really matter if, you know, if this goes to plan, we don't... Well, I guess Kargath Prime matters if he gets a bunch of armor. Okay, I need more combo pieces. Mancrick murdered his wife and was trying to throw off suspicion. That's cool. Yeah, I heard Swipe and Wrath are rotating, it sounds like. We're gonna get, like, attack druid cards instead, it seems. Which, hey, I'm cool with that, that's fine. Okay. Why is my hand always so full? More! Please, more? Okay, nice, finally. Finally more. Kind of wasting this lunar eclipse, but I need everything else, so... Well, I don't need a lightning bloom technically, but... Need to dodge a Kargath Prime here, real bad. That's the only way I can't get enough damage together, maybe. I need to stay alive, and I need to dodge Kargath Prime. And now, like, this Nourish, it's the same problem I was having with Overflows. Like, even Nourish, I'm drawing too many cards. Maybe that means I have too much early game draw, and I need more survivability. What do you guys think I could run instead? I don't know what to add instead. I mean, I could always ditch an owl and try to find the other one, or a wisp. A comma, okay. Another lightning bloom, man. Alright. I don't need all those, right? So. May have to ditch this if nothing else gets playable. Could definitely throw away a swipe, too. I don't need a swipe. Let's throw away the swipe. Get some damage. Okay. So now I'm just a Moonfire and a Vol'jin away, I think. Oh. That's fine if this never attacks again. I can't. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's like he knew and was just debating me this whole time. It's like he knew. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any, like, crazy out here with Omu for a lethal? Ba-doop-boop-boo. Just gonna chill, I think. I don't know. I think I'm dead, right? I just don't think I can win. Oh, I should. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm dumb. I had to play that. I had to play this for mana. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I don't have it in hand now, so I had to draw like a Moonfire or something to get a lethal out. I'm dumb. My hand is full. So I couldn't play this because obviously this was trade to give him more health. But now I don't have any draw outs because my hand is gone. I can do like what's the best way to do this actually? I don't know the best way to get. By the way, I forgot about potentially just adding Omu into this deck. Like that, I totally forgot that was a possibility. This is 22 damage. If he didn't have the armor, it would be lethal. Is there any lethal draws here? No, there's nothing. Yeah, I don't have any lethals. I could like try to clear the board or something, but there's no lethals. Oh, I don't know. I'm out of damage now. If I left that alive right, he just healed, and I don't ever get there. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, second Moonfire is only 22. I think they probably maximized damage there, right? I don't think there was another way to get more Malagoses or anything, right? I don't know. Didn't come together. We needed this guy sooner was the problem, right? Could I run an Omu in here? Would it help? It's just like another combo piece though, so I don't think it'll help. Like I already have too many combo pieces. I think I need to cut Nourishes, guys, or cut like some early game card draw card. And add like survivability or flexibility or something, because I just keep getting these stuck hands that are too fat. Thought about this guy a lot, but I just don't have that many big spells, so I feel like it's gonna get stuck. I actually had Glowfly Swarm in here for a little while. So I was like, well, I got a lot of spells. I might as well have some way to utilize them. Thought about Fungal Fortunes, but the risk is really high. I thought about like this card, but you're still as a minion chilling. Yeah, Thorsy, GG, man. Bog Beam?
Gave me thesaurus throat
I don't have ramp, so Bog Beam feels weird. Thought about Armor Vendor, but every minion's risky because of mana limitations. Sometimes it gets stuck in hand. You need a combo. I mean, I guess I could do Armor Vendor. I thought about Cenarian Ward too, just for solar eclipses sometimes. I once swallowed a book of synonyms. It gave me a thesaurus I've ever had. Oh my god. That's bad, dude. That's really bad. Brax Hunter, I don't think we beat any mages. I think it's a no. Yeah, I just don't know if we can make this work in Druid. I love the idea of it opening up Germination, but it's really hard. Prison Satyr. really need it. It's the thing, like... Like, discounting the Vol'jin, I mean, technically helps a little, I guess, but discounting the Malygos is meaningless if you're playing Vol'jin. Vol'jin is basically the satyr, if that makes sense. Hey, congrats on the legend, Raw Dragon. I just don't know what to put in. Armor vendor's the idea that sounds the best to me so far. Just to give us more survivability. Maybe even like some doomsayers? I just hate adding too many minions. I would vastly prefer spells if we could. That are similarly strong at removal. Like maybe these to slow down and heal a little bit. Maybe... I mean, Steel Beetle, I mean, that's another kind of armor vendor sort of card, but conditional. Corrupt spell. Yeah, it is a lot of armor. I don't corrupt it very easily is the only problem, because most of my expensive cards I'm playing as combo cards. It's really only like Swipe that would easily, and Nourish that would easily corrupt it. I wish I had the other one, that the choose one that's out of standard. Could go back to the Overgrowth, but I just felt like it didn't matter because we didn't have anything to do when we ramped up anyway. You need big cards? No, I have an OTK. I don't really need big cards. I just need to get to my OTK as quick as possible, right? What would you mean by big cards? Branching paths would be perfect, yeah. It is true that I don't want to give my opponent armor. I guess armor vendor doesn't really work. I mean, I can run like Starfall. Try to serve as an AoE tool. Win condition? No, man, it's an OTK. We don't need a win condition. That's the one thing the deck has. We have a Malygos OTK. So we're going to kill our opponent in one turn as long as I get all my cards in hand. It's getting those cards in hand and staying alive long enough that's the problem. It's not the win condition. We have a win condition. I had an overflow build initially, and I always had too full of a hand because this is so many cards for this combo, which is why it's bad, right? We know it's bad. It's fine. We know it's not going to be good ever. I just want to make it work somewhat reliably. And it doesn't work very well with overflow because you always have too many cards in hand. And I did it one way where I didn't have all this early game card draw, and then I never had any cards in hand until I hit overflow and it was too late. I'm kind of maybe intrigued to go back to that direction where I have less early game draw and more survivability and like play for the overflow. Like maybe we could do it this way. Still makes me really nervous though. Add Auctioneer. I only get like 2 cards out of Auctioneer. It's not worth it. I don't have enough 0 mana stuff. The 0 mana stuff I do have, I have to save, you know? I would play like Auctioneer and a Wrath and a Lunar Eclipse or something, or whatever. It's Nature Studies, squeeze in there or something, right? I just don't think the 6 mana tax isn't worth it. I'd rather just draw the cards right away. And again, I don't want too many minions because like if I get an Auctioneer stuck in hand, I have to spend 6 mana to then pull off my combo because otherwise it will fail and Vol'jin will pull the Auctioneer out, right? So you don't want to have to pay that 6 mana penalty to hopefully get it. Like if you want minions, you want them to be something you play super easily. That's why even Anubis at the vendor makes me nervous. Because the turn we're doing the combo, I wouldn't be able to play it for free. So I don't even really like this. I think it's too risky. Vol'jin is useless. I mean, he's the only way that this combo is enabled. If you want to run a Germination Malygos, you could technically do it with Omu, I guess, but the whole point is Vol'jin, so we're trying to make a Vol'jin deck. I feel like I'm just like shooting people down constantly, but don't mean to be like a downer, but I feel like people are making suggestions that are against the spirit of the deck. Maybe people just don't want to see this? Is that what's happening? Everybody keeps trying to turn it into something that's not a Vol'jin OTK, which is the only reason we're playing it, is to pull off another Vol'jin OTK at a different class. If we're not pulling off the Vol'jin OTK, there's no purpose. So I do not think this will be good. I don't think we can make it good, but I want to make it functional, if that makes sense. So any suggestion that goes against making a functional Vol'jin OTK, other than like, don't play this because it's boring, which is a reasonable thing to suggest, that's okay. I buy that argument. But anything else is not to the spirit of the deck, right? So I want to build towards the spirit of the deck. Thinking about going back to this overgrowth plan. And maybe a couple Cenarian wards. Let's try this version. Basically, I took out the early game draw in exchange for ramp and survivability, and see if that helps. And they might help. Basically, it like extends the arrival time of the OTK because it's like we're not drawing as quickly, so we won't find the OTK as quickly. But we're suggesting that we'll survive longer, so it's probably okay if we find the OTK a little later, if that makes sense. Yeah, Neo, I did see my face on BlizzCon. I didn't see it initially, but people like sent it to me. That was cool. I'm happy about that. That's always fun. Rajman, yeah, you can't rewind, unfortunately. I wish you could. Okay, so we're not playing with as much card draw. I have to be much more careful in my mulligans. I think Overflow is a really, really important card if we don't have card draw in the early game. So I probably need a mulligan for Overflow pretty hard, or ramp to get my overflows done sooner. Sphere is an interesting idea. Yeah, I don't hate Sphere. Crystal Song's actually very likely to connect on right here. I think I like it better than Moon Touched. Having minions, if I draw one of my combo minions, I'm gonna be so mad. It's so unlikely. I have 4 minions in the deck, right? So unlikely. Oh, okay, good. That's not a minion. Okay, sweet. Nice. Do I ever Solar Eclipse this? No. Ah, sick. A playable dude. Nice. Oh, I burn a card though. Oh no. I'm not gonna throw away coin because the odds of burning an important card are pretty small. But oh, he's not gonna punish? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I don't burn a card. I don't burn a card. What wonderful news. Okay. Nice. On a Drasty, dude, just say, hey, you missed my comment. Don't, I'm not ignoring your comment. Just say, oh, hey, Regis, I think you missed my comment. You don't got to be so antagonistic about it, my man. We were in the middle of the deck building phase. I was looking for deck building suggestions. To answer your question, despite your hate at me, you throwing a lot of shade my way, I'm happy to answer your question. What's your overall feeling of all the new stuff? Pretty excited. I mean, Forged in the Barrens. Oh my God. Forged in the Barrens is like a little bit, it's not my favorite theme, I guess I'll say. Like, it's pretty cool. I was always a bit more of an Alliance guy, I guess. So it's a bit less exciting than perhaps other possible themes. But, other than that, I think I'm really excited. I think there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to happen. And I think core set's a good change. I think mercenaries might be amazing. Excited to see, at least, you know. Excited to see. Why not Solar Eclipse the Overgrowth? I just don't think that's a big enough play. I don't know. Thank God we didn't, right? Since he played that Storm. Hindsight, thank God. But I don't think the payoff was big enough, frankly. I just... man, I hate that this still exists. Ugh. It's just the worst deck to play. I just hate playing Ramp Paladin, even though it's nerfed. Alright, on Jesse, all good, man. I'm tired too, frankly. I haven't slept much since BlizzCon. So, I feel you. Crimson Panda, dude, thanks for the dust. Overflow, finally. Okay. And I really feel like I need to deal with this, but it's not in my deck, you know? Oh god, I forgot about Oh My Yogg. Oh god, I didn't even think about Oh My Yogg. I just about threw the game. Oh lord. This takes a lot of damage out of play, right? So that's good. Gotta save this for combo. I mean, I have a ton of health, but it's just such a board already. And he's at 10 mana, so you know he's gonna play some big, scary stuff. Oh god, another war leader. Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't mean to crap on Forge of the Barriers as a theme. I think it's gonna be one that resonates with a ton of people. I just, you know, I'm a little bit less horde aligned, I guess, than some. Oh, actually, we should do this first. See what happens. Oh my god. Some 8-drop you got there, buddy. Oh boy. Okay, I need I don't know. I need a play. I need a play. Not even really that close on combo yet. I'm dying. Oh my god. I mean, of all the 10 drops to play, that's maybe the best, but still too much for me. Can Lightning Bloom, but I still burn off Overflow. Cenarius barely does anything at all. This is actually kind of cool.
Welcome. Boys, make some room by the heart.
For the Alliance.
Kind of cool. Take some damage out of play here. I guess we go. Well, let's see what we draw first, right? Maybe some 3 damage cards. Maybe we hit here. Ah, speaking of 3 damage cards, there you go. Oh, but let's go ahead and hit this twice? That feels wrong. No, let's still just do this. Can hero power at the end, I guess. All right. Well, that could have been worse. I will say that could have been a lot worse. We're only leaving 6 damage on board. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. Hey, Smail, dude. Thanks for the 28 months, man. Wouldn't the legendary that gets both eclipses be good for this? The problem is he's a minion, and again, we can't have too many minions because of Vol'jin. We don't want minions in hand because we want to be sure Malygos gets pulled off Vol'jin. So that's just another 4-mana card we kind of have to play. I'd rather just have the spells, I think, and I don't need more than I have. You know, like we have enough. We just really need 1 solar eclipse. The lunar eclipses are better. They're just there because they're kind of just good tempo cards. Will I play any Valheim today? I think I am actually. Yeah, I wanna try to squeeze in at least like an hour today. I basically set up to kill the next boss, so I wanted to like get it done, you know. Get it done. This burns. Could try to get by with the Cenarius, but there's a lot of heat on board. I think I'm gonna just throw away the Lightning Bloom and then Overflow, right? I mean, what can I not burn with this? I can't burn a Moonfire, and I can't burn a Malygos. Anything else I can burn. I'm going to take the risk. It's only 1 card burned right now. I'm going to take the risk. Oh, God, Malygos. He's coming. Is he what I burned or not? Oh, I didn't burn the Mally. What about the Moonfire? Oh, that's perfect!
Is Neil Patrick
That's actually
Harris
insane!
Figured I'd ask from a creditable source.
Oh, my God. That's actually insane. So I have the lethal set up. Is Neil Patrick Harris Order Alliance? I mean, Doogie Howser's definitely an Alliance player. Come on. Typing up a journal. Come on. Where's Dexter? Oh, I kicked him out, dude. Kicked him out, dude. He said, he liked Crypt better than me, and I said, no, man. That's it. You're done. You're gone. You're kicked out of here, man. You're gone. Done. I just realized, guys, I don't have a minion. I don't have a minion. I do not have the combo because I do not have a minion. I have Cenarius, but he's not a 0-mana minion. Whoopsie. I don't have a minion, man. I don't have the combo. Whoopsie daisy. I need my owl.
I must think.
So I'm dead, right? Like I'm super dead. I can't get a swipe off here with Mally. So I'm just dead, yeah. Oh boy. Whatever. Maybe he'll BM me. I don't know. Let's see if he BMs. I don't have a minion, guys. That's why you need Wisp. No, that's what Umbrelau's for. He's the Wisp.
Plenty of folks are excited for the theme of this expansion, but
or resizing pouch literally can be a Wisp as well. That's why resizing pouch is there.
It really doesn't resonate
resizing pouch is both Wisp and Moonfire and Lightning Bloom and Innervate, which is cool. It's like 4 cards that we can potentially use very well for our combo, which is a lot of fun. But Owl is there if we want to rely on Owl. I know plenty of folks are excited for the theme of the expansion, but as someone who's ever played and knows nothing about WoW, it really doesn't resonate with me at all. Yeah, I mean, I see, I understand that. Like, it doesn't have it's definitely undefeated. It's definitely relying on nostalgia and familiarity to drive the theme, Dr. Frank. I think that's a really reasonable point. It's not as strong of a theme in its own right. I mean, I think the story stuff, once we see more of that, will help carry the theme a little bit for people who aren't attached to the Barons. I was attached to the Barons a little bit. I had an alt that I played back in the day that ran through Barons, and I got a bit of the Barons chat, and I was around, you know, for the memes and stuff on forums and everything. So, you know, I had a bit of exposure to it, even though I was an Alliance player. But for people who haven't played WoW or don't know what the heck the Barons is, it just kind of looks like, oh, hey, it's a Savannah expansion, which, you know, doesn't sound all that cool. So I get that. As opposed to, you know, like, oh, it's an evil carnival. Like, that's a crazy cool theme. Or it's an evil school. That's a pretty cool theme. So, or Ashes of Outland. Oh, it's an evil planet. Or Descent of Dragons. Oh, they're evil dragons. Detecting a bit of a theme here. The Saviors of Vol'jin. Oh, they're good guys. They're not evil guys. It's an evil Savannah. Yeah, I'm sure there will be Chuck Norris jokes. It's crazy how vibrant I have memories of Chuck Norris jokes in that era. In college and undergrad is when I was playing World of Warcraft then. And we would all sit in like the student center at our university on laptops playing World of Warcraft and telling Chuck Norris jokes. Like, that's my undergrad college experience, the first year particularly. Like, it's just crazy. That was the meme and the culture of the time. Even pre-Facebook and stuff. Facebook was just being unlocked for our college at that time, but crazy. Need a new Hogger card? Yeah, I would love that. Stormwind, Stockades, Hogger or something would be cool. Sign me up, dude. Sign me up, man. I don't know. Guidance is probably fine. It all goes back to the League of Evil and their evilness. Yeah, Witchwood was evil forest. Frozen Throne was evil snow. Everything is just pick a word and turn it evil, and there's your expansion theme. Oh, I'll take Overgrowth. Yeah, I don't need Mark of Nature, but Overgrowth's sick. Okay. Setting up for the overflow already. I do wish the owls were discounted. I might just lightning bloom overflow next turn, play an owl. Actually, how many cards am I gonna have? I'm gonna have 7. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I can lightning bloom overflow down to 5. Play an owl to keep the hand free. Kill one of these idiot murlocs. I feel like I'm seeing more ramp paladin today after the nerf than I was seeing beforehand. I find that interesting. It's a bit unusual. It's not unusual to play against a ramp paladin. It's not unusual to lose to ramp paladin. All right. Okay. Not bad. Need to play more stuff, but we're doing okay.
Reporting for duty.
Swipe's a little lame. Is it worth? Just don't have another play is the thing. This is debatable, right? Like, what do you hit here? The Murloc has more potential upside if he has a war leader, but is he really gonna have a war leader, right? That's the question. He's not on tip to scales yet naturally, so it's not coming from tip to scales. He'd have to have the war leader in hand. He hadn't played it previously, so technically I think killing the taunt is a little better than just swiping the dude. Oh, he still had coin. Did he really still have coin? Why? I feel like I didn't see that on the HS replay tracker thingy. Well, okay, all my logic is absolutely ridiculous then. Ignore everything I said. It's all stupid. All made up. I have to do this. I think I'm dying. Probably dead anyway. But I got a gruel. Karazhan was evil party. Goblins versus gnome was evil gnomes. Am I still dead? Oh yeah, this is. Oh my god. Who's I even? Look at how much damage that is. All we've played today is Ramp Paladin, man. It's boring. It's just such a boring deck to play against. I'm actually bored of this. We're gonna switch gears. I'm really, really bored of the Druid plan. I played it this morning. It didn't work. I'm playing it now. It doesn't work. It obviously just doesn't work. We'll find a different Vol'jin deck. So this is the other one I wanted to try. Basically a disrupt Warlock. And
Chuck Norris does not sleep. He waits.
We can't do Chuck Norris jokes all day. Says the Mally Warlock. Oh yeah, because my deck that we've been trying to win with for an hour and a half is definitely a plague on the meta, whereas the Brain Dead Ramp Paladin is somehow less offensive than the 2% win rate Mally Druid. Yeah, that's a comparison to make. I mean, I guess there have been historical Malygos Druids that were very annoying to play against. I'll give you that. Equally non-interactive, but not that one. So what do I do to fill out this list, guys? We've got basically disruption cards: Ticketus, Saboteur, Vol'jin to like pull stuff out of my opponent's hand, Hecklebot to pull stuff out of their deck, Chaos Gazer to ruin stuff, etc. So basically just messing with their cards. What would be the way to complete this? I got PTSD. Yeah, I hear you. Like I said, I'll give you that. There's been some annoying ones. I think it's okay to make that comparison. Ramp Paladin has at least 4 decision points. Yeah. Yeah, I think Soul Shard package is a good idea. I like that. Good survivability package and just stuff to do is nice sometimes. Let's do that. That's a good idea. Actually a dark. Whoa. I think a Dark Skies is probably good as well. I could imagine us having a handful of cards for sure. I'm actually just going to take the defensive fragments package and not... I definitely want militia because it's a good corrupt on Ticketus. I don't really have a lot of Ticketus corrupts right now, and I also want a Yashiraj. So what should I cut? Maybe I cut Blowtorch Saboteur. That seems like the least interesting to me. For Yashiraj, I only have Ticketus right now. I don't have the 4-drop. I think I should probably add in the 4-drop maybe over Dark Skies so that I have more Yashiraj value. Oh no, I don't have just that. I have the Lucky Soul Hoarder as well. Maybe that's enough? What do you guys think? Yeah, it probably makes sense to have both. Josh, you sent me a link. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, Lifesteal title surge. Yeah, I saw that too. It's cool that they gave it Lifesteal instead of we're writing it out. We need Twisted Knowledge. I don't think we need it, no, but I liked the idea of discovering more of these cards, disruption cards and stuff. We don't have to. I mean, if you think, what would you run instead that's better? Saboteur comes back, maybe? More AoE or something? Or what would you do? Maybe Abyssals? Maybe 7-drops for Corrupt? Maybe like Enhanced Dreadlords? Oh, Strongmans actually are pretty good. Well, no, maybe not with only Twisting Others. Yeah, actually, they're pretty good. So you're saying cut Twisted Knowledges. Rustwicks? He is really fun. Is there a prime? We need to do this. Hold up. Is there a prime that can count as a sufficiently disruptionary card that disrupts our opponent? Solarian, I guess. Kinda. Sure, we'll say Solarian is the disruption-themed card. Hey, Equaz, dude. Thanks, man. That's really nice. Void Contract. Oh, man. Yeah, Wild would have a ton of stuff. A ton of stuff. Is Vol'jin for your minions or the opponents? I mean, theoretically for the opponents in this regard, because it's like a disruption deck. So pull their like Zephrys out of hand or their Il'gynoth or whatever, right? And kill it. But if we wanted to use it on our own stuff because we don't think our opponent has any key minions, we absolutely can. That's fine. No problem there. Yogg. I actually like the idea of Yogg. Oh my god. Let's do that. That's fun. Definitely disruptive. And fun. I want this deck to be fun better than good, right? Like always. The Revenant Rascal, I use it because it's disruptive, but it doesn't really help our deck game plan very much. I'm thinking about cutting it for the Blowtorch Saboteur again. Do I have enough spells for Yogg? That's a good question. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Not exactly. Let's add Dark Skies. It's still not really enough for Yogg. I could toss the Twisted Knowledge back in to get more. I mean, clearly it's technically enough, but you want some leverage. You want enough. You need to make sure you're not playing him as the final card necessarily. Hellfire for Ramp Paladin. Well, we have seen a lot today. School Spirits doesn't quite do the job. Kind of want to toss the Twisted Knowledge back in for the Yogg. I just don't know where to put it or what to cut. I forgot to add the 7-drop dudes. That's why I cut all these cards. Why didn't I add those back in? I don't know. Let's just go with this. This is fine. It doesn't matter. I just want to play. I just want to play. I am so glad to not be playing that Druid deck. I felt like I felt like I couldn't get in wavelength with you guys on it, and I felt like it just, I don't know, just couldn't do what it needed to do. What sucks is I did get that one pretty awesome game with it, but that's just not enough to put on YouTube, right? Like, nobody wants to see a deck lose 10 times and win once. That's boring content.
You asked for it.
Super boring content. Okay. Hey, Wham Bam Boozler, man. Doing pretty good. I gotta say, I'm actually starting to feel... I don't have any major health things going on right now, which has been rare lately, unfortunately. So, feeling pretty good. Mage. Yeah, let's keep this for Mage. Hecklebot, I don't think against Mage. I mean, if it's Highlander, maybe it's pretty good, but if it's like Secret Mage, it's probably not as interesting. It's just better cards. Feel sad Tavern Pass isn't included in the pre-order. Yeah, me too, man. I think it's unfortunate. I will say I still think the Tavern Pass was a pretty good deal for me. I'm going to end up making more or less 2,000 gold, which means I spent $20 for like 20 packs, which isn't a great deal, but I also got all the cosmetics as well. So it's like I got a bunch of cosmetics for like $5. So I'm pretty happy with the Tavern Pass purchase. That's not going to extrapolate to everybody though, because of course I play the game more than most people on average. So that's not a recommendation that is right for everybody. It just works out for me. That said, I of course still think it should be in the bundle. I mean, I think we should be talking about getting the whole set for $100 or, you know, even $60, like the price of a AAA game. I think that's where the marker should be set, honestly. So yeah, I'm with you. Let's shift the pricing model. I think honestly I've come to the conclusion that I'm actually pretty okay with Hearthstone's free-to-play model. Like, you know, they have to make money on the game. We can't expect everything to be free always, but I do wish that purchases felt better. That's where my brain's at lately, is that free-to-play is definitely more rewarding than it used to be. I think I'm okay with it now, but purchases still feel really, really bad to me. They rarely ever feel good. I never come away from a purchase going like, oh yeah, I got a ton of stuff, except for the Dark Moon Races. I thought that one felt really good. So that model for the mini set, like just 2,000 gold to get it all, that was great. That was about the only, or $20 to get it all right. That felt pretty good, but most purchases feel pretty bad. So I wish that would change. Yeah, not a bad Dark Skies, really. Not a bad Dark Skies. I guess I should have tapped first. I don't think it mattered, but technically I should have. No Tink? Oh, Tink Master's not a bad idea. I mean, it could definitely be disruptive. I don't love it, but I've heard crazier ideas, man. All right, let's go. This is gonna be goofy, but I just like that it corrupts some stuff. All right, what do we get? Hit this, hit this, hit this. Yes, that's sick. We burned their corruption, combustion, and I killed their minion. That's a sick play, dude. Why isn't Unseen Saboteur getting played more? What do I think about Wrath and Swipe being replaced? So for those who didn't hear, it sounds like Wrath and Swipe are going to be gone from the core set, and Druid's maybe going to rely more on like attack-based removal. I'm okay with it. I mean, that's the core set. We're going to lose iconic cards sometimes. They'll come back later, you know, hopefully. So I'm not going to get too attached to things, or I'm going to try not to get too attached to things from a standpoint there. I recognize we're going to take some losses sometimes, and I'm okay with that, I think. So I'm just excited to see how it plays out. I'm going to hope that it works out and it feels good and stuff. But we'll see. May feel terrible. Yeah, I would love a Gonk deck, dude. Let's do it. That sounds cool. Right. Don't want to use this just yet, right? We can either corrupt it, which should be cool, or wait for more stuff to be out there. So this is definitely a Highlander mage. That Hecklebot would have actually been pretty decent, maybe, in hindsight. But we'd seen mostly secret mages today, so mulliganing statistically, not otherwise.
You're not ready for this.
Black mage, all right. It's probably a decent Hysteria, honestly. Might get counterspelled. Yeah. If it does, we can just use this, probably. Still don't really feel like I need to, though. There's a part of me that just wants to chill. This is only 6 damage. I mean, 6 a lot, but I do have 7 soul fragments in the deck, so that's 14 healing we're talking about. I think I'm just gonna play stuff, actually. This thing threatens it to some extent, but not super stressed about that. First off, there may not be... Oh, I forgot this was dying. It's still actually fine. It's right. I just discounted it, or increased his spells. That's useful. It did do something. I just don't want to commit too much into a Twisting Nether, right? Like, let's set up for the Twisting Nether, take a nice reset there, and we're happy campers. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Nice. So we assume this is Barrier or Flame Ward. Neither of which probably matter. We're, I think, on pace to win the value game. Okay, this is a good cascading for 2. He plays 1 here. Sure, we'll take it. Could wait, but that's a pretty big board, so I don't want to get hit too hard. Oh, you know what I could do is Hecklebot for 3, though. That's kind of nice. Let's Hecklebot for 3. See what happens. Let's get a freebie this way, kind of. Well, that ain't much of a freebie. That sort of sucked. Oh, shoot. I would have liked for him to have played that, so I get the armor, right? Not the best. I do get a 3/8 kind of for free, but whatever. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Should that have been played in the other order? Oh, maybe. I see what you mean. I don't know for sure how that works, but theoretically, yeah, maybe it would be cool where... Oh, no, it wouldn't usually have mattered. If his mana were lower, it might have mattered. Like Neophyte into Chaos Gazer, if he's at 5 mana, it corrupts a 5 mana card, and then I push it to 6. In theory, right? Like, that would be kind of a cool combo. At 10, it's very unlikely that would ever happen, right? Because it's usually going to corrupt, like, I don't know, random 3 or 5 mana card or something, and push it to 6, and he'd still be able to play it. But anyway, my logic was Mirror Entity. Just in case it was Mirror Entity, I played the smaller thing first. That may not be right, but that was the thought process anyway. This might not be a bad idea here. Like, just push this back in, but I don't really want him getting a dragon, I guess. Ugh, Asteria's no good. I don't want to push Reno back in, of course. That's just insane tempo there. If I tap, what am I playing? Anything interesting? Soul Shears. Not that interesting either. Ticketus. That definitely makes me want to play a Twisting Nether sooner rather than later. Alright. I don't love this, but... Right now, the Vol'jin's not... I don't know, it's just not... I haven't found like I've had a good window yet. Oh. Okay. Wow, I'm dead. Cool. Great news.
I see your weakness.
Well, I can push that back in. Could also just kill it, of course, with Yashiraj. Pretty easily. Or could just try the Twisting Nether. Of course, we have to worry about Counterspell. But I could actually School Spirits coin Twisting Nether. Corrupts Ticketus. Guess I could just coin first. I don't... But I do actually want to shuffle in the soul fragments in case this goes off, so I do prefer this order. Believe it or not. Just in case it went off, right?
Job's done.
Okay, so am I live at 5? He could have Mask of Cthulhu, that seems pretty unlikely. Ysera. Okay. That means I actually have to Yogg, usually. I could try to get by with a Hecklebot. Oh, I could Ticketus Hysteria, actually, right? This will attack the Ticketus twice and kill itself. That leaves me dead to Ysera Awakens. But it makes a play. Yeah, Zephyrus is also a big problem. Actually, we could try to snipe a Zephyrus with a Shadow Hunter Vol'jin here. The problem is it may be something that I can't easily kill. Yeah, Spellbender would be bad for the Ticketus play. Let's actually do that. Let's push this back in hand. It does give them another chance, though, to potentially get a Ysera Awakens, which is kind of bad. I think Flame Ward and Ice Barrier are the most likely. I don't think Spellbender's very likely. Let's just do this play. If it's Spellbender, we deserve to lose. Whatever, it's fine. It's actually fine. I actually got some sick burns off Ticketus, but great. Pick Spellbender.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, like I said, we deserve to lose. And he had Zephyrus too. Wait, wasn't Zephyrus lethal last turn? Did he top deck it? Did I give him? This play went as poorly, and he had Ysera anyway, so it didn't matter. None of it mattered. Wow, that fell apart so fast. That game was really, really close, and then suddenly everything went wrong simultaneously. Jeez. The 3-part treachery there, everything fell apart. Descended into chaos. Spellbender, Zephyrus, and Awakens, all 3. Oh, man. Okay. So, Disruption, Warlock, attempt number 2. Unlike early game cards against Rogue, primarily, right? I'm also looking for like a Dark Skies. School Spirit's definitely great against stealth minions, if that's something we're dealing with. So I'm excited to see that. Dark Skies, same reason. I want 1-drop Spirit Jailer, and I want a lot of Soul Fragments to heal here. That's how I think we win this game. Colt, Neophyte, and Chaos Gazer. You know, they're not great cards, but happy to have stuff to do in the early game. That's why I keep these in the mulligan, right? 2 10-drops in hand already. Perfect for Rogue. Dream Start. This probably doesn't really deny much on turn 2, but it's hard to predict any kind of key turns anyway against Rogue. Really? Gonna just 1-mana backstab. Okay, cool. Fine with that. Backstab, might already tell us a little bit about this deck, honestly. What do we get, guys? What do we get? Hopefully it's like an Edwin or something that he can't support yet. Or like a questing that he can't buff yet. So we just have an easy kill on it. That would probably be the dream scenario. Miscreant. Okay, so this is gonna maybe get burnt? Oh no, it was Prize Plunder. Wow, that worked out sort of great for him. I mean, this is a decent School Spirits for us. Definitely doesn't look like we're gonna have to worry as much about Hysteria is like almost better, but not really. Neither are perfect, so Hysteria seems like it'd be better later with like a Jandis or something. Not the Jandis itself, but you know what I mean, the Jandis minion, a big Jandis minion or something. So yeah, this hand's really fat so far. Not excited about that. Oh wow, are you serious? God, he still has the Lackey in hand. That's so insane, dude. Today's gonna be one of those days, isn't it, guys? Come on. This might actually do work still with Hysteria, though. The 2/3 is the problem, but it's actually I'm gonna be able to kill it and clear up most of this, so maybe it's not so bad. I mean, if you think about it that way, like, he got a dragon and an X. Yeah, he got basically a dragon, and maybe like a 2/1 or something if you break it down that way. Hopefully it clears all the 1/1s and then damages this dude, right? Okay, we missed 1/1/1, but could have been worse. Could have been worse. So, yeah, I need better cards. I need to tap soon because I'm running out of stuff to do. Is Rogue the class for Vol'jin OTK? I don't know. I don't know. Could be. Rogue's good at dealing cheap damage, sinister strikes and stuff. It felt okay in Shaman. I couldn't seem to get it to work in Druid very well, for what that's worth. Doesn't mean somebody else can't, though. Oh man, I really need another School Spirits. Jeez, there is stealth stuff. Still stealth stuff. Dark Sky's looking good too. Well, yeah, that's enough. Maybe. No, not anymore. I don't think it was anyway, actually. I'm gonna take a risk here. Well, let's tap first. Oh. Let's take a risk anyway. Let's do it. I'm gonna Twisting Nether next turn regardless, so School Spirits feels weird. Oh, that's like the best one to get, I think. Oh wow, that's a good good heckle bot right there. Let's go. Base Worm's nice for him, but it's okay. Man, I could like almost still get by with a School Spirits. Huh. If I had spell damage or 2 of these or something, I'd be fine. I wouldn't even need... Interesting trades. I wonder why... Maybe he has another Greyheart. No, I don't know. Oh, Shadow Step. No! Ugh. No, Shadow Step again. No, Twisting Nether's gonna be garbage, man. I needed to get all that stuff. Now I don't have an answer to Jandis. I mean, School Spirit's usually okay against Jandis, but maybe not great. I don't even know if that's a good Twisting Nether anymore. Jandis incoming. I kill 2 things with School Spirits. Can Lucky Soul Hoarder as well. I'm dying though. I'm down to 13.
What makes something real?
I thought about oh my god, that's a clutch minion because now I probably don't kill this or this. Wow. Today is one of those days, guys. I can tell everything's going wrong. It feels like I had some tough Battlegrounds games this morning too, so I'm like tilted from that as well. Felt like I was completely useless in Battlegrounds today. Yeah, see how much worse that was? Like, how garbage is that, man? Give me some soul fragments, dude. No. If I tap here and don't hit soul fragments, I'm dead on board. Oh, it's not worth, I guess. Sucks, man. Sucks. Just made it to diamond. Nice, dude. Grats, man.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Big moves, dude. Big moves. I hate the design of Ticketus. I hear you. It's frustrating. I wish it was more expensive or removed less cards. Or maybe had worse stats, but I don't even think that matters. I think you could almost play it as like a 3/3 for 6 mana. I'm not sure you'd care too much. Of course, it'd be worse, but I bet it'd still be played a lot. Am I actually alive? Oh, probably not. Need to hit some soul fragments. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Fun. What if it still removed 5 cards from your own deck? Oh, interesting. So it was always symmetrical, or not always, but it stayed symmetrical after it corrupted. So you kind of punish your own self. I still think it might be unfun because it's more about like removing your opponent's cards they want to play with, you know? But that's an interesting solution I hadn't thought about. Pioneer, I was the same way, man. I had the craziest stretch in Battlegrounds during Dark Moon prizes. Well, you can actually still kind of see it. I've actually had a bad morning, so this is even worse than it was. But I had like an insane amount of first and second places over the last like week. If you look at the last 30 days, right, it's more normal distribution. Like everything's kind of flat. But over the last 7 days, I was really figuring stuff out at like 9K plus MMR, and like for what little I was playing, I was climbing a ton. And now the prizes are gone. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it up. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. I am planning maybe more big warrior stuff or late game than early game against warriors, so I was thinking I probably don't need the school spirits. I think more expensive isn't the problem. Well, not from a cost standpoint, but from a corruption standpoint, right? If it's more expensive, it's harder to corrupt Ticketus. So that does two things. It makes the deck have to play. So if Ticketus is like 8 mana, for instance, right? What cards do you play that easily corrupt it? It becomes a challenge to corrupt it. And then also it happens later in the game, and you don't get to do anything else with your Ticketus. So there suddenly becomes like 3 downsides if Ticketus is 8 mana instead of 6. Corruption is slower. Just point in the game you can do it is later, like any natural mana increase. And finding a good card to corrupt is tough. So I think it would do a lot if you increase the cost. It's not as much as just like, of course, if everything else were the same and you just paid a 2 mana tax on Ticketus, it wouldn't change much probably. Maybe a little, but it's really more about the corruption math, I think. For me, anyway. All right, Rush Warrior. I haven't really played against this much. I've seen a few lists on YouTube and stuff, but... First time I've seen the paid HS Replay Battlegrounds, that data looks super helpful. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know exactly what's paid versus not, so... I can't make a firm recommendation, but... I definitely pay for the HS Replay stuff. As a content creator, it's unparalleled for me, right? It's perfect. Let's just wait. Okay, so School Spirits actually might end up being pretty good in this matchup. Cascading Disaster I can see being good as well. Trying to think about what Unseen Saboteur pulls out of their deck and if that's ever going to be useful for me. Probably still going to play it this turn if there's not a lot of heat, and there's not. Just because the corrupt value is really, really high on 3 corrupt cards in hand. I hope it doesn't backfire, though. I'm trying to think, like... I don't know exactly what's in this list. This could backfire big time. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it didn't help. Hey, good news is it didn't hit the Crab Rider, so maybe that's a good thing, right? We didn't Wind Fury the Nitro Boost Poison. Still pretty garbage looking here, though. I don't know. Trying to think positive, right? Think positive. This deck is putting out way more heat than I was expecting. A lot of damage incoming, man. This feels bad, but I think it's right. Hit some soul fragments, please. Oh no, we didn't hit any. Oh, come on. I got 8 in the deck. Come on, hit me a soul fragment, man. It's time. I need heals. Yeah, Frustrating. I would say you're probably right. I don't expect Rogue and Warrior to have a ton of school types for their spells. Rogue will have some shadow stuff for sure. Shadow Step and Shadow Clone and all the shadow ones. But a lot of physical stuff which doesn't have a type. We are dying. We are dying. I mean, this doesn't do anything. It's just gonna like hit one of the 1/1 dudes, probably. Hit something else, but he probably wants to play everything in hand anyway. I really need Soul Fragment heals. I'm functionally at 7. Oh boy. I need taunt too.
May I have this dance?
Oh boy.
Baby, I'm a firework.
Well, okay. Can just clear those. That's not a biggie. Oh.
A place to hide.
Twisting Nether, I guess. Oh, that survives on the Twisting Nether, though. I'm dead if I Twisting Nether. Wow. Nice heals, man. So, School Spirits and Hysteria should be a clear, right? Oh, maybe not. That 4/1 is still a problem. I hit here and Hysteria that. Oh, wait. Just School Spirits plus Cascading Disaster. No, that's not a clear either. There's 3 left. This dies, leaves it behind. I trade. There's 3 minions left. What trade it is? No, there's 3 minions remaining. This is only destroying 2. I don't know. This. Yeah, this just doesn't work. I'm gonna do it this way so that I can play this. I'm technically alive thanks to Soul Fragments, but. Yeah, if you Hysteria the 3/5 and it hits the 4/2, like if you do that first, there's a chance, I guess. I don't know. Might be better than playing the 3/2, honestly.
Ooh, let's melt some faces.
I'm dead. Yeah, definitely better than playing the 3/2. 3/2 got me killed. So sure. Trade and Nether? Well, that just leaves the same sort of thing, but I don't get a minion on board. I mean, in hindsight, obviously now we know the minion was more of a hindrance than an aid, but theoretically, the play I made left the minion on board. Any other play, you didn't have a minion on board. So, first trade the 4/4 Hysteria, the 3/5. But like I said, if you do that, there's a chance. There's a chance that it connects, but it's only a 50-50. It has to. Oh wait, no, actually. Oh yeah, because if it hits the other 4/4. Hold up, let me think about that for a second. Yeah, maybe the School Spirits first actually is what threw that awry. Because the 3/5 hitting either of the 4 attacks would have survived. It would have killed the one, but the other one would have lived. So if it had hit the 4/4, it wouldn't have mattered though, because the 2. Oh, but the stealth minion. If it hit the stealth and then that still would have been fine. Yeah, actually, I think that was better. I think that was just objectively better. Not School Spiriting first is better. Believe me to not Regis. Rogue shadow moves aren't magical. If that's how it is in WoW, it may not be in Hearthstone either. We'll have to see. Even if shadow's in the name, maybe it's not considered a shadow school spell. Sure. I buy that. Surprised they aren't adding a physical spell damage type. It's the only base damage type they are missing. Yeah, like for warriors and rogues and hunters even, having a physical school. Maybe they're just thinking magic. But yeah, you could easily envision that, like a minion that's based on physical damage. Might be weird though with minions because they sound like they would be dealing physical damage too, you know? Might be hard to break that apart. But I could see that logic, adding a physical one. Bum ba-dum 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 bum bum. I don't know why this deck's losing so much, by the way, guys. It feels like it should be better than it is. I know we're running like cards that aren't necessarily great. You know, the Chaos Gazers and the Hecklebots and stuff. I mean, Hecklebot's not bad, but you get the idea. It's not been the strongest card historically. But I thought we'd still do better than we're doing. I mean, yeah, we denied a battle cry, but that's a pretty big minion. I'm not thrilled how big that minion is. I mean, if it trades here, it may set up for a nice School Spirits, so perhaps it's okay, but I would have preferred maybe grabbing a smaller minion or a Jandis or something that's a little bit more disruptive. Maybe it'll pan out though to get rid of that battle cry. Oh, sapping me, huh? Does that make Dark Skies worth? You have 8? Yeah, Dark Skies is insane now. Okay. Give me that taunt back, baby. Oh, I'll play the top deck one too. Make him real salty. Make him real salty about it. I'm still gonna lose this game. I don't have enough healing. That's what we're kind of giving up in this deck for the disruption is we have given up raw healing. Like we have soul fragment healing, but the raw healing is gone. Oh, that's a super bad roll. And Dark Skies will definitely handle that again, so that's cool. Man, I could actually just go School Spirits and Soul Shear and save the Dark Skies, I guess. That's probably a little better, isn't it? Yeah. Dark Skies is equally good at stealth minions, but I think a little bit better against like a Steel Dancer turn often. Because School Spirits doesn't kill like a 5-drop off Steel Dancer, right? But Dark Skies could, if it's sufficiently big. So I think saving the Dark Skies means I have a little bit more flexibility. And I just get to shuffle in Soul Fragments a little sooner. Might just Dark Skies now for 2. Gotta think. I can't Hecklebot and Dark Skies, so that ain't it. Yeah, I guess I will. Why not? Play to what's on board, not what might come down later, right? What is this Chaos Gazer gonna do? I don't think there's anything that's like not playable anyway. It's like he's gonna be able to play everything. Hecklebot giving them a minion to attack you seems wrong in this deck. Well, the plan is to disrupt their cards, right? So ruin their battle cries, ruin their value cards. Most decks... Hey, nice. Most decks you're going to win out on the value because Hecklebot's overstated and has taunt. It's a great defensive body, and if you can rip something cool out of their deck, you know, you've done multiple jobs. And we have a lot of cool plays with Hecklebot where, for instance, you can Hecklebot an extra minion into play and then Cascading Disaster it. Whereas maybe, you know, they only had 1 or 2 before and you want to get max value off your Cascading Disaster. Slam Hecklebot, Cascading, and boom, job done. So, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Ruthic, it does only target playable cards. But what I meant is, like,
Happy anniversary,
it's not going to create a dilemma in hand for them because all their cards are so low cost anyway, they're just gonna dump their hand regardless. You know what I mean? Sometimes it creates a dilemma where it's like, I want to play this card instead of this card, but I got to play this one because of the Chaos Gazer. But against aggro rogue, it doesn't matter because they're playing all their cards every turn anyway, probably. There's never a world where they're really waiting most often. Okay, let's actually keep Ticketus and a Twisting Nether against Warlock. Just to make sure we can get the Ticketus down ASAP before our opponent, maybe even like snipe their Ticketus. That sort of thing. Man, Yasharaj in hand too. Jeez, this is definitely the Ticketus sort of hand here. PCJ, dude, thanks for the 11-month sub. That's nice, man. When does the core set drop? I think just with the expansion. It would be weird to drop it early, I think, just because of the way it all works. I guess they could, maybe, but I don't think that. I think it'll drop with the expansion. Oh. Just in the city, Mike? Like in the city proper? Try Evolved Shaman again. It's doing great. Really? What made it better? Just the meta shifting or what? I don't really want to play Evolved Shaman, to be frank. I hated it when it was good, so I just don't want to be a part of it. But I'm curious to learn more.
A little agony goes a long way.
I like learning for sure. Cthulhu and a random dark layer. I don't know what's going on. This might disrupt the Cthulhu play for the moment. Let's see if it does anything cool. Ticketus is definitely good for a Cthulhu matchup. I do wish I had another like proactive corruptor for Ticketus. Because like in this game I'm ahead, right? I'm not maybe gonna want to Twisting Nether to get my Ticketus active. There's Militia, and that's it. That's the only proactive corruptor that I have. I kind of wish Unseen Saboteur was 7 mana. Like I'll pay 7 mana just to get the corruption down, right? Oh wow, I actually hit Militia. That's really nice. And I'll probably play it next turn, right? Coin it next turn. That corrupts my Ticketus. It looks like I'm gonna have stuff to react to on board, which is cool. It's sort of perfect. Yeah, that's great too. Cool. Just don't draw all my soul fragments and we're good to go. Just don't even. I can draw 1, but not 2. Well, now I can't even really draw any. Just don't draw any. Oh, I drew 1. Wow, that leaves a 1/3. I mean, it's fine. I'll take it. Wait, did I draw 2? Oh my god, I drew 2? I only had 4 out of 23 cards. I mean, the important minion still died, thank god, but that's frustrating, dude. I had 4 soul fragments out of, I think, 23 cards in deck. Come on. 2 in a row? That's a 2, it's like a 1 in 12 and a 1 in 11? Something like that. Or no. A 1 out of 12 and then a 1 out of 21 or 22 or something. Yeah, dude, totally low roll champ today. Yeah, we've had some RNG go against us today, I feel like. It's okay, though. We persist. What about adding Pure Paladin to the core set? I'm probably ready to move beyond Pure Paladin at the moment, but it's definitely something I'd welcome revisiting in the future. I think we've had a little bit too much of it in the meta for the last year or whatever, so. But I think it's a cool mechanic to persist. But I'd like it to be with like fresher cards and, you know, a new look on it. It'd actually be kind of cool to see the reverse too, maybe like one that doesn't that you have to run all neutral cards. Might be fun. Okay, let's get this down. Get a Cthulhu piece if we can. Looks like I didn't hit a Cthulhu piece. Sadly. Hit 2 soul fragments, a twisting nether, and a cascading disaster. Okay. Well, we got tickets to try to snipe the rest. It's 3 Cthulhu pieces. Surely they're not all in hand. Sucks to hit 2 soul fragments. Man, again, kind of low rolly, honestly. Not thrilled there. I do like that we're just dominating the board at the moment. Would like to get this in play before Yashiraj if we can. Need a lot of soul fragments? Only 4, right? We burned 2 and there's 2 left. I mean, wow, that sucked for him. That was good for us. About the same as earlier, honestly, where I had like 4 out of 20. Keep hitting soul fragments I don't want. Both directions. He's gonna live? Am I gonna hit for 13 right now? It's kind of cool. Oh. Well, that's a good play. Okay. Yeah, nothing exciting to do. He's down to 2 Cthulhu pieces. Could be in hand, could be in deck, we don't know. Pure Druid sounds fun, that's cool. Heard anything about new Ysera Dream cards? New Ysera Dream cards. I've heard about the new ones. Your second new is throwing me for a loop, though. I don't know what the second new is meant to indicate. Let's do this, because we might want to play, what's his name next turn? The new ones. Do you think you overrated the revamped Aspect Dragons? No, or I wouldn't have rated them that much. I don't just arbitrarily rate things higher than I intend to. No, I rated them the thing I think I rated them. That said, Ysera, I was on wrong information, so we're going to update Ysera's rating. Without the dream bounceability and stuff, Ysera gets a little worse. I think Ysera will probably be more like a 4-star. I think she'll still be actually playable. Maybe more like 3. No, I think Deathwing's super insane. I think Deathwing's a twisting nether with a 12/12 attached with often very little downside. I think people are still envisioning like discarding 4 or 5 cards. I think often it's like kill 2 8/8s, happily lose a couple cards in hand, and swing the board super hard. I think a ton of control decks will run Deathwing. So if he's being played in a lot of different decks, that's a 5-star card. Any neutral card that's played across a variety of meta decks is 5 stars. So I think he'll hit that. Maybe not though. Certainly possible he misses the mark. Okay, so I have 2 spots in hand. I think I only have Ticketus and the 4-drop, right? I didn't corrupt anything else. I didn't corrupt a second Cascading, and I didn't corrupt Lucky Souls. So I should be able to Ticketus now. He just shoved in a bunch of primes, so may not be the right time, but I don't know how to wait. I'm just gonna go. Waiting's for losers. Waiting's for losers. I just need to hit 1 Cthulhu card. I think I did. It looks like I hit Maw, so that's good. Killed that. Killed that. Killed the Cthulhu. Let's go. Everything else kind of sucked. He still has a ton of primes and everything. That said, we're at a huge fatigue advantage right now. I still have an obscene amount of removal in hand. Yeah, Druid's a great example of a class that would love to have a card like the new Deathwing because they don't have any other wide board removal and they can get to 10 mana super fast. I think it'll be... honestly, even Priest might be able to use it pretty well. They always have a bunch of stuff in hand. They don't care about discarding so much, and they're kind of limited on late game AoEs right now. It's basically like Soulmere. Plague of Death is going to be gone, presumably. So, like, does Deathwing make it into Priest? Maybe. Yeah. Warrior may not even have Brawl. We don't know if Warrior's going to have Brawl. Does Deathwing make it into Warrior? Maybe. That's the kind of... I don't know. It's definitely a possibility, I think. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yogg is a 7? How is that, dude? How does Yogg still have 7? I don't think this gets silenced much, right? And but you know what? I'm gonna make the same play he did actually, just to be sure. I don't have anything else to do anyway, so. Tap last because I want a prime. Not a prime, but a card. Exactly, J-Block. Yeah, this is a disruption deck, so trying to pull out like key combo, like Il'gynoth for Lifesteal Demon Hunter, for instance, would be the perfect pull off this. Man, this is actually hurting him more than it helped him. Wow. Wow. Awful Solarian Prime. He drew 4 cards off of it and did nothing to me. That is garbage. Wow, that is the worst Solarian Prime I've seen in a long time, dude. A long time. He basically did nothing. I have a 13 card fatigue advantage. I guess really 11 with Soul Fragments. He drew so many more cards and I kept up just fine. Oh, that's because I played 2 Ticketus. What am I saying? It's not because he drew cards. I'm an idiot, obviously. I played double Ticketus, so he's going to catch up right here, maybe. But thankfully, he's already in fatigue, so that gives me a nice little advantage. Also, he burned some garbage there. He basically burned nothing of value. Cascading, I guess, kind of good, but let's just push here, right? Did he not burn a single soul fragment, by the way? I don't think he did, right? Ooh, very nice. If he's gonna burn my stuff anyway, should I tap or should I try to get more of a fatigue advantage? I guess I should try to maintain that fatigue advantage. Tapping, I have enough stuff in hand, I think, to win. Do I have enough stuff to activate Yogg, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, that's important. This looks like a great Kargath. This should end the game. Hit for 9. Kargath, trade. He's only 5 cards remaining. I don't know how he has 5 cards that beat this hand, right? Doesn't seem possible. Shuffling soul fragments in. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. Gonna waste some of my life still here, but no biggie. All right, cool. Glad we were able to beat a Cthulhu Corrupt Warlock with our Disrupt Corrupt Warlock. I really wish I got to play Yogg, man. GG, dude. Oh, he did burn 2 soul fragments? Oh, okay, perfect. Good. I was salty that he didn't, but that's good. Thanks for catching that. Calling me out on it. Yeah, that Solarian Prime screwed him kind of. I think he had a game if not for that Solarian Prime, right? Because we had 3 cards left at the end after his double Ticketus. No, wait, he didn't double Ticketus. Oh, he did double Ticketus, but not Yashraj. His third Ticketus would have had pretty minor value. But anyway, he drew 4, so that means he would have had like 4 additional cards to my 3. So he would have maybe had a fatigue advantage if not for that Solarian Prime just backfiring big time. Hecklebot's pretty risky against Druid, I bet. They might have some big stuff I don't want to pull out. That's going to be more of a late game card when we have a Cascading loaded up or something. I don't want to play that on curve right now. Okay. Didn't really get any Vol'jin value that game, but that was still a cool game. True, he did take a pretty risky maneuver in the empty board Solarian Prime. That is a risky one. Not usually paying off a lot. Can if you hit the right stuff, but rarely. I do think our RNG turned around a bit that last game. Or towards the end of that game, I should say. Neophyte is good against Druid, yeah. When do I play it? Maybe I should have played it this turn, actually, into their Overgrowth. They had coin, though, so I think they would have coined Overgrowth last turn. What is this? Guess the Weight and Breath of Dreams. Oh, they couldn't coin Overgrowth last turn because they Breath of Dream to 4. That doesn't make any sense. What value are you attempting to get with Vol'jin to bounce Ticketus? No more to pull something out of our opponent's deck. I mean, we could bounce Ticketus, yeah, sure, but that's not the plan. That's a good backup plan. So they're not on Guardian Animals or anything yet, so I think we hold this again. Let's just see if this gets anything sneaky. Pull a Zephrys out of their hand. Pull a Jandis out of their hand. Pull a Il'gynoth out of their hand is probably the prime example to disrupt the combos. And then Cascading Disaster it away immediately. Spells. Oh no. Big Dragon? What is this? 6 mana? Oh, token stuff. Okay. Sure. Seems like a pretty good Dark Skies, right?
Right in my trap.
Right in my trap. Okay, I actually need a School Spirits here if this is trees. Don't have a School Spirits. These don't really do enough. Unseen Saboteur is very risky, by the way. But I'm gonna play it anyway because I need the corrupts. Super risky, dude. Oh no, that's not good. No. Okay, the minions at least not that bad. I just needed the corrupts. I had to. Actually, yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay. Do I corrupt again? No, I don't want to push you, Sarah, back in. I can't do that. Wow, this isn't bad. It's a good corrupt. Let's do this. Get some real value out of these once those dragons come in, right? Okay. Yeah, we're doing all right. Hey, Skakbrick, dude, what's up? Another Cenarian Ward? Oh, Dreaming Drake into Umbral Owl into Arbor up. Oh my god. If only I had some way to clear 6 minions. Oh, there's 7 though. Shoot. Well, hopefully one of the small ones sticks, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I gotta do this. That's perfect. Okay. Now we know we can clear for sure. Actually, we'll do this and make sure that we keep our minion alive even. That's cool. I did lose any ability to react to Ysera dragons just now. This guy's deck is pretty cool, by the way. It's not as tree oriented. It's like more ramp, Arbor up oriented, which is pretty sweet. I haven't really seen a list exactly like this, I guess. Be bad, be bad, be bad. Oh, that's bad. Nice. Really bad. Yeah. Speaking of which, he doesn't really seem to have a lot of minions. I wonder if the Hecklebot actually connects here pretty often. Also, this might be free, but I'm a little scared to give him this, although it's very expensive to play. But if you got a big board of dragons, he could play this and maybe make some moves off of it. This might be fairly safe. I mean, it might just be like Umbral Owl and that's it, which I'm okay with an Umbral Owl, I think, because I could like... This still eats those on trades, right? Like it... You think it's Highlander? Oh, you said, oh, no, never mind. Yeah, not Highlander. Let's do those. I wish I had a good way to kill this right now. It's awkward that it's just barely off. Maybe I don't take the risk, but... I don't know. I'm gonna tap. Double Soul Shear. Definitely feels premature, but whatever. I need Twisting Nethers, man. I really need Twisting Nethers. Because I know dragons are coming, right? We got 7 dragons to deal with at some point. All right, what do we get here? It's unlikely to matter at this much mana.
We must stop this.
Oh, maybe he runs out of mana to play this? What is this? Oh. Naturally. Honestly, a Yashiraj would be pretty baller for me just to get those cascadings back, you know? Oh. Okay. Deal. I know I don't have the Ticketus yet, but I don't care. I'm just gonna go. These are just too good. I was complaining about my RNG earlier. What a jerk, dude. That's only the second dragon. Okay. Hopefully his hand is pretty light though, and we can actually make some plays. It's expensive at least, right? But it's just maybe a lot of dragons. Until I find Twisting Nethers, those dragons are really scary. Can Hecklebot into a 3rd minion if nothing comes down here. Or maybe take a value trade and do the same. Okay, we'll Hecklebot into a 3rd minion here, if there is one. I think there'll be at least an Umbral Owl, maybe an Emerald Explorer. Oh, Twisting Nethers. Great news. Okay, cool. Oh, that's fine too, yep. Getting to push on a big board here is nice as well. It does kind of lower the impact of my Twisting Nether because I don't really want to trade off my stuff. But if there's anything too scary, we might just be able to Vol'jin it back into hand and like say, just don't worry about it right now. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can sap this back if it lives, which I think it will. I think that's actually going to be the play too, man. Yeah, of course. Let's push it back, dude. You can even put the Hecklebot into play. Oh, do I have time for that? Yeah, I think I do, actually. Well, no, I don't. I'm going to die if I do that. Yeah, I can't make that play. I'm going to die if I make that play. Bring Yashiraj back. I die, guys. I have to spend 10 mana to play it again. I'm dead if I do that. I could maybe hit the Hecklebot and stay alive, but it's not guaranteed. I can't guarantee it. I have to just Twisting Nether this. Oh, I need a life tap too, though. I want Soul Fragments. Ah, that's why you life tap. Okay, cool. Good order. I have an active Ticketus now. Unfortunately, though, that was my last big removal that I have available, and Yogg is not ready yet. So hopefully they don't build the board out here. Don't hit a dragon. Ugh. Don't hit 2 dragons. Oh, that's a gross dragon too, man.
Find your power.
I can push it back if I need to, because it's unlikely he has a giant minion in hand, right? And I mean, like, yes, of course, this theoretically gets more value in hand or whatever, but I just need time. Doesn't really matter. I also need to activate this Yogg. I need cheap spells, dude. I need cheap spells, my man. That's good to play. Probably. Actually, do I need to Ticketus? Could try to get by with a Hecklebot and Ticketus, but I don't think it's safe. I sure hope that's not a minion. It could be, but... Okay, it's not. This gives me a trade. Oh man, not anymore. These dragons seem to be coming at the worst times. I need Twisting Nether, dude, or maybe Dark Skies could be enough. Can kill 188, but that new... He obviously just play that other one, right? We know that. What is this? He didn't play anything. He decides not to play anything, huh? Now that I find surprising. Why doesn't he play anything? Yeah, no, that was an insane Vol'jin for sure. The fact that he didn't have a minion around was nuts. I don't think I life tap now that I have the Twisting Nether. If I didn't have the Twisting Nether, I think I life tap. Okay, that's the final dream portal. We know that this will be safe next turn 100% of the time.
I have no cards
So I can get a
left.
cheap taunt if I need to.
Can't win them all.
Nice. Woo! Scary game, dude. Scary game. Ticketus sealed it. I mean, the tickets didn't burn anything that good, though, I guess. Like, nature studies is about the only thing you got there, right? Oh, that was a scary game, man. Misplay for him? Yeah, I don't know why he didn't play the big guy. That would have really created a lot more pressure for me. Very shocked he didn't play the big guy there. I mean, just, like, I guess he wanted, like, extra value off of it, but it's just a 9-mana 8/8, right? You just need the 8/8. I don't know if it would have won him the game or not, because I guess we could have maybe figured out that he didn't have a lot of stuff left, but and cleared it with a twisted or something. But still, I mean, don't you need to try? It would have definitely caused me problems. All right, Warlock again. Sumi thought he had more turns. Yeah, I guess so. But how was it going to get stronger if he didn't have any minions left? You know, like maybe he got like a runic carvings or something and he was planning to buff it up some. And that's why he was holding it. Because if you're not planning to buff it, why hold? Just get the wisps off of it even. Actually, it was already 1-drops because of the... No, I hadn't killed the Nostorm yet. He would have played at the same turn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. I'm curious to learn that if they're here. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just curious to hear what the thought was. Yeah, yeah, maybe the runic, like I said, yeah. Who knows?
You here for the tour?
Maybe they'll watch and chime in with some thoughts. Oh, I love the armor. Yes, give me all the armor. Okay. Gonna stack up for militia. I'm actually still gonna oh, I should have tapped first. This is a misplay. I'm dumb. You didn't see that. I'm dumb. You didn't see me be dumb, don't worry. I didn't want to draw a soul fragment, right? I wanted to put them in for sure, so I should have tapped first to decrease the odds of hitting a soul fragment. It all worked out in the end of the day. I didn't want to double Soul Shear, of course, because I still need to get more cards than just militia. What's my opponent's deck about, by the way? Tour Guide, Supreme Archaeologies, Armor Vendors. Is there like going to be a weird combo at the end of this or something? Like, this feels more sneaky than normal, than like a normal Quest Warlock. I'm thinking he might like sneak his way into a Malagos or something here. You think he held to play around Twisting Nether? That might have been the case. Yeah, that's reasonable too. All right, let's just go for fragments here, not corrupt. It's gonna take a bit to corrupt. I want to make sure Militia's a baller play. This is Kibler's Rustwick stack. Oh, okay, cool. Anything special about it? Just a lot of Rustwicks and stuff. Does it have a Ticketus? Why are the tour guides there? Just to really push life taps? That seems like an odd inclusion to me, I guess. Just like save a mana on your tap? They're there for Plague? Oh, okay. Sure. I don't know what's in this deck. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it gave me a slight fatigue advantage, right? It's a great minion form, I guess, but would have preferred a battle cry. That must be a Rustwix. I wish I had a silence, man. Does this deck run Ticketus? Four. So you're telling me we might be able to gain a Rustwix or a Ticketus advantage here, huh? That's gonna be my path to victory. Destroying, he's gonna gain, let's say, 6 to 9 cards off of Rustwix, but we're gonna destroy 10 with Ticketus hopefully soon. That said, I did just use one of my easy Ticketus corrupt options, but I think I still want to keep pressure going, don't I? It runs Vectis, so pulling the card tut's actually pretty good. Oh, interesting. Right, sure, that makes sense. We put in a battle or a death rattle he may not really want. That's cool. This could do something, but it may not as well, so we should probably wait. Gonna toss this in. So I'm not gonna School Spirits this yet, though. Let's just wait. I'm not worried about taking hits. Just putting in the mana a little bit to set up for this or this next turn. So cool, Dark Skies. Ooh, nice. Okay. I may play a Naked Yogg here, guys, just to corrupt Ticketus ASAP. I mean, if I'm not dead on board, I think I'm gonna play a Naked Yogg, because I think the Twisting Nethers are way more valuable than a Yogg most of the time, right? Usually, so I think we're gonna Naked Yogg, because that's the only corruptors I have left, right? It's Naked Yogg and Twisting Nether, and I think Naked Yogg is the move, man. Naked Yogg it is. Let's go. I always wanted to see Yogg naked. He thinks it's a mistake. Do you now? You think it's a mistake now, do you? Nude Yoggers, Poggers, or whatever. Have you guys ever said the word Poggers in real life? I still can't do it. I'm still unable to commit to the real life Poggers. Just not cool enough, I think. Let's just do this, right? I don't want to use the cascading. Well, I don't know, actually. Do I want to use the cascading? Because I am going to be playing Yashiraj fairly soon, but I feel like I don't have to that soon because we expect at least 2+ more Rustwix, right? So there's not like a supreme urgency on the Yashiraj. Hopefully I can get like his Vectis or something. Oh, that's a good prime to kill. Oh, I got the Vectis too. Nice. And another good prime. Wow, okay. I think that's a win on the Ticketus. So really, it's max 2 Rustwix we expect, I guess, based on what you guys are telling me. We expect 2 more. He philosophied 1 already, and then we expect the other one. So it sounds to me like we will be able to sufficiently deny those, which is pretty cool. Now we can probably use this. It's maybe not the best, but probably not the worst. Do I unseen saboteur this? I feel like I don't need to, so I probably shouldn't. Never losing in fatigue. Actually, we should tap. I should have tapped first. Obviously, we know. We know, chat. Okay. So he's waiting on his other philosophy before he plays the other Rustwix. Which, hey, that makes sense. I just can't imagine his primes are going to outvalue my Yashiraj cascading, right? Vol'jin the Ticketus? Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I think I will, actually. Yeah, maybe I should have even last turn. I didn't think about it. Am I going to get to? Is it dead? We can also do the Yashiraj later, but Yeah, I think I will. Let's value trade it again and Vol'jin it, man. Oh, but if I lose the Yashiraj, that's not a net gain. That's a net loss. It's a 1 out of 4 that I lose my Yashiraj if I make that play, though. No, I don't know. I think the Cascadings are... I think the Cascadings are pretty important off Yashiraj. Thinking about Vol'jining this and trying to pull his other Rustwicks so that he can't Philosophy it. But it also doesn't really matter because as soon as he... You know what? I'm going to make the play. It's a 1 out of 5. Or 1 out of 4. 25%. 75% chance to just own. I'm going to make the play, guys. It's just a heal on this too, which is kind of cool in its own right. Okay, perfect. Nailed it. We are gods among men. I don't need to tap. We're chilling.
I'm running low on cards.
Okay. Cool. We can go Ticketus Cascading for tempo. And then we have double Ticketus in the Yashiraj and double Cascading. Need to make sure I have enough hand space for all that, but I think we'll be okay-ish. Actually, I don't even need to play the Ticketus now, though. I need him to kill a Rustwix first. Right? There's a Rustwix. Okay, so that's actually worth. We'll Cascading, then Ticketus. I forgot that he got one off Canner with that too. That's the one I didn't account for, but I think we're still in a good spot for that. Because I'm just killing them all anyway. I kind of hate that our deck devolved into just Ticketus stuff more again, but the Vol'jin did make a pretty cool play, I have to say. Oh my god, those burns, dude, are beautiful. So he never philosophied the other Rustwicks, but I'm assuming he's going to do that now. He should have it in hand guaranteed, right? Yeah, there it is. I wonder what he was waiting on. Did he have a cheaper demon or something that was disrupting it? Curious. Oh my god. He had worthless imps. Wait, what are the... He had Sense Demons, but no... Wow, dude, that's crazy. Okay, so I just get one Ticketus here, and that's good enough here to clear out the rest of the primes. So, yep. All right, cool. Man. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what the Sense Demons was about. If you knew you didn't have any demons left, maybe you didn't realize that was a thing. Maybe you thought he was just cycling it. I could see that. The card doesn't really tell you that if you've never seen it before. How good is Vol'jin in this deck? You mean his? I don't know. That apparently that's like Kibler's deck or something. It seemed a little greedy to me, but fun. It seemed really fun.
Some room by the hearth, watchers. Nazar.
Oh, he was hoping he got Cannon with that Prime from his Rustwix. Oh, true. Like maybe he thought he had some demons in there. Solarian Prime actually also satisfies that, so decent chance perhaps. All right, another freaking Warlock. Maybe it'll be Zoo this time. Mamba, dude, 6 months. Incredible stuff, Mamba, dude. Thank you much for the half year. Congrats on the epic badge. You gonna play TBC Classic? No, probably not. I played a little bit of Burning Crusade, but I missed the beginning of it. I quit Vanilla WoW shortly after Encourage and didn't come back until Sunwell Plateau was already out in Burning Crusade. And only played for a little bit in BC. So I don't have a ton of BC nostalgia. Raise, thanks for the Prime sub, man. I find Zoo players quit when their hand is empty. This too rarely happens, I feel like. Their hand's always reloading too easily, but yeah. True. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Raze, did I say thanks for the Prime sub? Thank you, Raze. Oh, Damastas, dude. Great game. I misplayed my stupid. I'm with philosophy. Oh, don't even worry about it, dude. I think you were doomed anyway, to be frank. We just had so much stuff still. Like, you could have maybe played a couple primes, but we had so much removal, and we had 2 Ticketus, so we could have just killed both your Rustwicks eventually and Ticketus both of them. I don't think you had an out, but GG's though. It's a fun game, man. That's probably 100% going to be on YouTube. So.
Armor. Lightly used armor.
Okay. We don't need this corrupted, and in fact, I think we're discovering in many cases we don't even want this corrupted. Because we have a huge full hand very often when we want to play Yasharaj, and I don't want to have too many cards coming back. Damastas, thanks, man. That's really nice. Oh, did I misplay the Yogg? Oh, no. We thought you might think that. No, I played it because I wanted to corrupt Ticketus ASAP, and it was the only corrupt card I had. I didn't have Twisting Nether, and we'd already played Militia, so I had to play the Naked Yogg just to corrupt Ticketus. I knew that Ticketus was going to be vital to corrupt ASAP. I didn't want to have to wait on a Twisting Nether, particularly when we were kind of ahead on tempo, so. Made the hard play and threw away Yogg. Militia School. Need to Ticketus now for this. Definitely going to play Rustwick on 5 just to get the Cascading corrupted, I think. Could wait, though. Could coin this guy. Might not be bad. Some scary spells, though, since I have a board, Twisting Others and stuff. Is Yogg even worth it? Honestly, I don't think so. We barely have enough spells, which means he's only good at the very, very end of a game. Seemingly, he's been a dead card in hand most of the time, so he's probably not worth it, to be honest. But it's Yogg, so I don't care. I'm gonna put him in. I'm fine with him not being good. Does Saboteur corrupt opponents' cards? I don't think so. It doesn't count as playing. I think you have to play the card for corrupt. Upgrades in hand after you play a card that costs more. So Saboteur doesn't seem to satisfy that description. Good question, though. What secrets do you for us about the new expansion? I don't have any secrets. I don't know. I have not seen a single card you guys haven't seen. I am ahead of you by 0 cards. I think there'll be some stuff I'm doing, which you'll find out about later, sounds like, but currently, I know nothing. You are as caught up as Reg. Duck, I think 8 mana would be sufficient for Ticketus, yeah. I think he'd feel a lot better at 8 mana to play against. Wouldn't be so frustrating. School Spirits. School Spirits. I'm gonna get him to pull his School Spirits, guys. Watch. He's gonna cast his own School Spirits, guys. Are you ready? Just wait for it.
You didn't need that, did
Oh.
you?
Oh. Well, should have attacked face first, I guess. I was gonna trade, of course, if it whiffed. So not really, but man. Okay. Well. Yogg could be a Geppetto. I don't hate that idea. Yeah. Again, yeah, I don't think Yogg's the best card. So if you wanted to toss a Geppetto, and that makes some sense, sure. I'm gonna keep the Yogg because it's Yogg. It's fun, but. Mamba, thanks, dude. Yeah, I remember the beard deck video. That was a lot of fun. Oh my god, he just played the Naked Militia. You know, normally I wouldn't do this because I want to save it for the Ticketus corrupt, but I actually have Vosh Prime and presumably another Prime as well to corrupt Ticketus, so I'm not going to stress about the corrupt as much. Oh, I hate not having the first Ticketus, because if he Ticketus is my Ticketus, I lose, right? I just don't have enough value to win. Probably. The first Ticketus guy wins usually. Yep. He killed my Yogg at least and not my Yashiraj. That's good news. You didn't kill anything. Oh boy. Okay. That's pretty nice. 3 cards. 8. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and this. Oh, you know what though? Oh, actually, Soul Shear would be the. I hope I get a Soul Shear here. Okay. Oh, I forgot these are 0 mana too. Oh my god, yeah, of course. Cool. Disappointed. Isn't that like Hercules clip? You guys know what I'm talking about? Doesn't he say like disappoint or disappointed? You guys know that clip? Where he just yells disappointed. It's like the script is telling him to be disappointed and he accidentally says the word. He just screams disappointed. I'm gonna show you the clip. I got it right here. As soon as my opponent's turn is done. Is that what her thing is based on? Because it sounds like that's what she says, right? Disappointed. That's amazing. He has 6 soul fragments, which really sucks for my Ticketus. I have a big chance of hitting a ton of soul fragments. But I'm going to go anyway, just in case. If I can get his Yashiraj or something, it's game winning, right? Or his Galakron, maybe. Yeah, really not very good. Wasn't terrible, because I did kill a Invoke, but... And a Plague of Flame's actually pretty good, too. Could have been worse. Oh, I forgot to do the thing here.
Wait a minute. This isn't my world. Disappointed!
Disappointed. First time ever legend. Grats, Overlord, man. That's nice. Well done, dude. Cascading, okay. Give me the first Yashiraj, please. Please. Give me the first Yashiraj, please. I'm gonna Google Prime and tap pretty much always. I want to start tapping to get to Yash ASAP. Kevin Sorbo. I used to love Hercules and Xena, dude, so much. As a kid. Loved them. Still no Yashiraj, okay. Alright. Always hate getting the Sun Gill, man. It's always the worst. Does this come out with... Oh boy, that's not good. He kills my Yashiraj, I'm pretty much cooked, right? I can't catch up in fatigue. Also just an insane tempo play, but that's a whole other problem. Is he not gonna play the Ticketus? Why would you ever wait? You're maybe worried about twisting another, I guess? Does Yashiraj survive? No. Man, I hate the Ticketus gameplay. I know I'm part of it, but you just... It's just like such a universal win. Like, I just can't win the game now, I don't think. I just don't think it's possible to win the game anymore. It just comes down to one card, right? Like, oh, he had the card, he wins the game, I don't win the game. Because I'm 8 cards behind in fatigue now. There's just no way. If I didn't get my Yashiraj burned, you know, we're even again, and I can maybe... Oh, man, he's pushing through fatigue pretty fast here, though. Let's see. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I didn't expect him to throw away his fatigue advantage. I only have 2 real cards, too, by the way. Soul Fragments are half my deck. Okay, wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Yeah, see? I mean, this is awkward because, like, Dark Skies and School Spirits, like, I lose my stuff, you know? Could try to high roll a Hysteria and not. It's pretty risky, too, though. Hecklebot doesn't really do anything extra. I'm gonna try to high roll this. It could easily backfire and just clear all my stuff, but hit here? Still hit here? Hit here still? Oh. God, now this is really hard to kill. I'm just gonna play a combat, ignore it, it's fine. I do have double Hecklebot, which could technically pull cards out of deck, right? It could pull minions out of deck and equalize fatigue. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I have to worry about Calicron as well, yeah. That sucks. Those are better. I can still clear, though, with Cascading here. Oh, no. School Spirits Cascading clear. Yeah. There's enough. I can Hecklebot freely, but I actually want to pull the card out of his deck is the thing. It kind of sucks. I want to hit face, don't I? I don't know. This is debatable. I think hitting face is pretty nice, but I didn't get to play these, so... How many soul fragments did this guy have? I thought he was like... So I'm actually... I haven't taken a fatigue tick yet, right? No, that was my last card. So actually, this is much, much closer in fatigue than I realized. Huh. So these might just be free 3/8s now. Might snipe a minion, I don't know, but... Disappointed! Leg of Flames, sure, okay, I think that's pretty smart. Oh, Kronks is tough. Oh boy. Decides not to go for the 8/8. That's interesting. Might be correct. I like the play, I think. It's interesting, surprising kind of.
The end of my deck is nigh. My deck is overgrown. Oh.
Not a minion, it looks like. But I'm just so much lower health. I just don't understand how I can win, right? Wow. I just don't have enough board to do it. I mean, I guess if his hand is total garbage, I think he has a Veiled Worshipper, which he can't play. I think he has a Twisting Nether, though, which he can play. Hysteria is not bad either. Hit these two, hit these two. Oh, man. That sucks. He gets 5 face damage. Oh, no, that can't attack yet. Oh, he has Button, too. Yeah, his Button kind of just beats me as well. I forgot about that. Soul Shear, really? I mean, don't you expect me to have a minion? I'm surprised by the Soul Shear there. That's kind of odd. I'm gonna lose. I can't connect enough damage, right? It's just not possible. I die in 3 turns. I'm not gonna kill him in 3 turns, so GG.
I am out of cards.
Yeah, man, I think if we got the Yashraj, we just own this game. I think we 100% win this game. He can't play his Veiled Worshipper. He can't really do anything with Hysteria. Huh. I think I might actually be able to go face a lot, but... Oh, this might give him a Veiled Worshipper. I can't do that. I gotta do this. I can't give him a Veiled Worshipper, right? Because that's a 5/4. It's too much. I don't kill him next turn though, so it's still GG, man. Still GG. It's close though. I'm gonna get him to 12 and I'm gonna die. Cool game. First Ticketus, first Yosh Rush, like I said, right? What are you gonna do? Oh, that's still there too. Okay. GG. I thought we saw 2 of those for some reason. I wasn't counting that as. Oh wait, no wait. What is that from? Oh.
That was wonderfully
Oh. Come on, he got his own card. Are you talking about Hacklebon? Oh boy. I'm not gonna touch that one. Alright, we won 4 in a row and then finally lost, man. Finally lost. I'm gonna play one more game, guys, and man, I kind of hate to do this because we have so many viewers right now, but I really want to for the sake of a future video. I think we're gonna switch it over to Valheim after this game. I'm gonna go back to the Druid, play one more game, take a pee break, and then we'll switch it over to Valheim for just like an hour or so. I just want to beat the next boss in Valheim, which we haven't done yet. Second boss. So, sorry if you don't care about. If you don't know what Valheim is, it's a game. It's I'm sure you've heard of it by now. It's pretty popular. I've been trying to play it over the last 2 weeks, but barely any time. But it's a Norse mythology survival game, and it's pretty fun. But yeah, I basically want to kill the next boss, so I feel good about putting a video out. I didn't want to have the next video without the next boss, so. Take Lightning Bloom. Oh, did we play this on 2? I wouldn't normally, but man, this overflow is like kind of making me think about it. I definitely don't mind emptying cards, and I need to go quick. Yeah, I'm going to. Skip this turn, but then overflow happens shortly thereafter. Valheim is hype. Yeah, no, it's a sweet game. Yeah, it's awesome. 666 viewers. What I always dreamed of. I might just bog beam here, right? It's pretty good. Okay, so we need to hit what this turn? What's my best draw this turn? Nothing really. Wrath or something. Wrath would be fine. Nature study, something like that. Owl? I mean, I'll play an owl, sure. Whatever. Overflow next turn. Pretty hype. And we're halfway home. Just need 5 other combo cards. Scandinavian mythology? Alright, whatever. Yeah, I mean, Norway is Scandinavian, so I don't know enough specifics to argue. It seems like you're being petty, but I don't know enough to tell you otherwise, so sure. Not petty in a bad way, by the way, in a funny way, but I can't contest your point. I have no idea. Looking nice in this position. What position is this? I feel like I'm in the same position as always. Oh boy. GG. Oh, that's a pretty bad set of minions, actually. Wait a minute. I may not be dead here. Yeah, in fact, I don't think I am. Double swipe. You don't really need double swipe here. One swipe's probably fine. God, I don't know the best way to do this. Yeah, I don't know here. This is kind of not perfect ever, I don't think, but sort of shocked how little damage is actually connecting here. I don't really want him playing Nozdormu. I don't want him playing a war leader on this either, so just take the health out of play. So only 7 damage left behind. I also actually emptied my hand enough to get an overflow off. I can Wrath again and overflow, which is pretty cool. Alright. Is this gonna give me enough combo pieces, man? Like, I don't have any combo pieces right now. What's going on? There's a combo piece. There's a combo piece. God, I actually have to use this one too. Okay. I don't have an Umbral Owl currently, so I have to think about which I care more about, the damage or the Umbral Owl. I have an equal likelihood to draw both. I also have to draw a Lightning Bloom still. Guess I take the damage so that if I need to play a Desperation Malygos, I can. We'll see. Who's this portrait? Hamul Rune Totem. Cool Tauren Druid dude. Big cow guy. Oh man, I might have to mally those actually. Well, I can try to get by with Snarling Ward for a turn for sure. Oh, if only she were active. Ah, if only. Am I dead? 4, 9, 12, 14. Not usually, I don't think. I don't have combo outs yet, though, is the problem. Yeah, I don't have any lethal setups yet. I need Vol'jin and a Lightning Bloom. And an Umbral Owl still. I mean, again, we might have to play a Desperation Malygos here, but... it might actually be able to stick and set up like a swipe out. Oh, I think I'm still dead, right? I don't even think it matters. I don't think Mally saves me, right? Double Solar Eclipse saved me? I mean, double swipe saved me? Clears here, clears here. That's it. 7, 10. No, it doesn't save me. Yeah, I think we're dead, man. I don't think anything gets me out of this, right? I mean, this obviously loses me the game, right? But I don't have a choice. I have to fight for survivability here. Oh, I'm still dead, actually. Shoot. Oh, scratch that. Still dead. Gosh dang it. Threw away my entire combo to still die. That's good Hearthstone. That's good Hearthstone. Hero should have been Cairn. I guess he's not really a druid, but they kind of play fast and loose with that stuff sometimes. I mean, is N'Zoth a warlock? Not exactly, right? I mean, so maybe, sure, if you want Cairn. I think this is a pretty sweet totem though, or portrait though. I'm happy with this one. All right, guys. So every single time we queued up the OTK Druid, we placed Ramp Pally. I queued up Disrupt Warlock. We didn't fight a single Ramp Paladin. But every time I played Druid, literally, let's see. Today we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ramp Paladins as Druid, which of course doesn't have any AoE. Out of 11 games. So like more than half. Out of 8 Warlock games, we didn't see a single Paladin. So here you go. That's luck for you.